or go to like Target somewhere. And I asked her, I was like, was there like a Target or something that I can go and get something? Hey, your car is parked deep in the whatever, and the truck is in the way. The little truck that we did, the truck that we drove the whole weekend, it was in the way.
Why she just don't say, yeah, we fuck? Like, what the fuck?
You been watching this, Hook?
Over to get me
I watched the beginning, but I left out of there because they blocked me from 2 pages already. I was in there trolling hard as a bitch.
She blaming it on me.
Yeah,
Man,
it
fuck
kicked
all
a
that,
lot
man.
of
All
them
she
kicked
gotta
my
do,
ass too.
like, she just say she fucked. That's it.
um
She got the dick.
the rest of his stuff go get changed, whatever. That's when Brookie had woke back up and basically, tagged along. He was like, oh well, I gotta go get a breathalyzer or something like that. And so that's how the whole Target trip happened.
Pause right there. Pause. So I opened up the panel. I opened up the space for KG to be able to talk. I know you guys have a lot of questions, and I'm sorry. I'm not doing this for her to get drilled because I've already come to the conclusion for myself, right? And I know this is not helping her, and I think it is helping her. It's helping her not for the sake of getting you guys to see it. That's what I thought I would do. Like, okay, I could get them. No. But I hope this is because what it's doing for me is giving me freedom from like what people think, because there's literally no way y'all can be like, you should have drove when she just told you that he told
Did I not literally say that on your live blog?
people that like, and so I don't know, like, so I'll drive you, and then I'll also share with you guys that he asked me. Oh, do I want to share this? About anyway, I do want to share this. I am going to share this because this is something that has been concealed to try to protect somebody. And he was going to Target because he was going to buy some toiletries for the house, like soap, toothpaste, and all that kind of stuff, just for like everybody at the house that was there. It wasn't nothing there. And then also because there was an individual whose coochie was smelling in the air. You could smell the fit to sit on a panel and make it seem like he was like tricking on you, buying you clothes, buying you outfits. If you're talking about when they went, the stuff that they were getting like KG was getting her stuff, but I think like what he said is, I got some socks, like they put whatever they were getting, he just said, I get it all for everybody. That's who he is, right? It's not like, oh, because I'm with y'all, don't paint it like he was tricking. He wasn't tricking. I'm just not gonna let y'all do that.
Wait, this just said the house was smelly?
And the reason that he was going and he was just saying, I'll get the hygiene stuff, because he didn't know what people had brought, and he didn't want to have a conversation, and he didn't want to embarrass nobody. And he didn't want it coming back to the app that, you could smell the fish in the air. You know what I'm saying?
The hell?
And so he was trying to like, yeah, cool, let's go, let's get this, and we'll do that. And then and this is the thing too, I also have another problem with painting the picture. I guess I am. I said I wasn't going to defend him. I got to, because this bothered me. You're painting a picture. You allow somebody to paint the picture as if he's buying clothes. What happened was they had an all black event. KG did not bring her dress. He also had to buy something because he didn't bring nothing, like for it specifically.
He didn't buy anything. He didn't buy anything for himself.
Dress from Target.
He did not buy anything for himself.
Really? We literally do this regularly. What I'm saying is these people are experienced the man I fell in love with. He is a generous soul. It's not any, and so for people to try to make it more than what it is, like, that's actually kind of sick. And it's so crazy because he's a gentleman. He's considerate. What? She could not go home to get the dress. She couldn't go home to get the dress. So it is what it is. She gonna grab it from, and she was going to buy it. That's the crazy thing. She was going to buy it. He volunteered to just get everybody's stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I'm not alarmed, because that's why
from experience, though.
Mm-hmm.
From experience with you, from day one of knowing you, it's been a while. But I know that that's both of y'all character.
Exactly.
If you would have been
Talking about making excuses. Hold on, Ty. Hold on, because I see why Tea Time. Listen, I see why Tea Time be hopping in the comments, and I gotta stop because it don't matter. I'm not making excuses, and I don't even have to be this transparent. Y'all helping me because I'm like KG, man. Fuck y'all and what y'all think. And who I fell in love with, the man who I wish more people could experience, that he was in his authentic self then. He was being a gentleman. He was being supportive. Yes, it was a bad call. Yes, the optics are horrible. He has acknowledged that. We talked about that. He has his own regret and concerns with that, right? I get it. But what you're not going to do is make it seem like he was just having, and that's the crazy thing. And 1 minute y'all complain about, man, you're going to try to shit on that too and make it seem like his motives were ulterior. That's crazy. He is and now you're going to tell me he ain't like that. Okay, there we go. Anyway, go ahead, Ty. I'm sorry. There's no way here. We literally do.
I know for a fact that if you would have been there, I think you know about people, and I told you about it. So y'all both.
Man, that nigga fuck.
When it comes to
hold on 1 second. AJ said, babe, we weren't there and neither were you. Why are you doing? Number two, many times y'all ask me, why did I marry him? When I have other people who has actually experienced the him that I have married, and AJ, I love you. My tone is elevated because I'm passionate right now, because I sat on your panel and you asked, why did I marry him?
Oh no,
I was happy that he was getting to be himself with people. I'm pissed the fuck off that they spinning this like he y'all to know this side of him. So it's just that's why I'm doing this, because that's my husband. I don't like them playing on his name. I'm sorry, because for this, I will drown a brick in a glass of water for.
What the hell?
I know my husband. I know why I marry him. I know why I tolerate.
This is crazy.
With his content, and I was excited for him to have this experience. Was that he didn't want MojoHojo to be embarrassed.
What?
And so he actually took thought. See, consideration goes a long way with me. I like people who can think about accommodating other people. I can appreciate that because I do it. This is where we align, right? So you take this opportunity where he is being in his purest self and you shit on that. Yeah, I'm a step for that. Every time, you're not going to do that. You're not going to let somebody, when he went to bat for you in that room, hold on.
This is bananas right now.
The reason that he's down in that room was for protection. You get what I'm saying? Now, he don't give a fuck. I do.
Hey, gorgeous. You just thought you was gonna be for me?
Now, right is right and wrong is wrong. We can talk all day.
Hell nah, I ain't gonna be that ditzy for you. No, not me.
Hotel room. And I told him to stay at the house, right? So I get it, right? It's all fucked up. I think it's horrible.
Damn, they blocked me that fast.
And then try to spin it. You know what I'm saying? Because another thing too, I don't want him to be on some fuck everybody and don't go back into isolating my
Did he use
That's not good
protection?
for him. That's not healthy for him. I cared about mental health for people. I thought he cared about.
No, he ain't use protection. He fucked that pussy. He fucked that pussy raw.
I don't like that when he come back because he got beef with bitches on the app.
Oh my
trying to paint a
god.
narrative of him that he's not.
That's why I put in the comment. I said, "Go get tested, bitch."
Out my comfort zone when you're trying to play on his name. When he's been in his best self, I don't say shit. When he on some bullshit, I don't say shit. Y'all clock him. Y'all do. I don't say shit. He gotta come in. He put the shit out there. He gotta come. But when he's operating in his higher self and he's on his best self and he's trying to make sure everybody's okay, and y'all and the people, the main motherfucker that he stepped for, even though she made him feel uncomfortable, he didn't make her feel uncomfortable. Y'all not fucking doing that to him. So I'm gonna get on this bitch. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna spit into this mic. I'm gonna spit into the phone for my husband every motherfucking time. I don't mean that.
Man, shut up, bitch. You lying. You already knew. Hey, listen, right? If y'all don't know by now, right? You already know Cartel was fucking other bitches.
ever smell like fish.
This is the first time they bring it on the platform.
He don't even know what the fuck feminine hygiene products. He asking me, baby, what should I'm trying to get some hygiene products for the house. What should I? So don't play with me. Y'all not gonna play on
Y'all, she not talking. She is not talking
y'all
about
wanna
me.
play. I'm not ending it because I'm talking about Brooke. I'm talking about
Oh my
Brooke,
god, why they
who admitted
blaming
to
on
being finger
her?
popped.
And if y'all don't know by now, her and KG done already talked on the phone already. They had this planned out. They know what the fuck
Uh-huh.
going on.
I'm not gonna lie, KG so untrue. They created this narrative and brought another
He didn't have
narrative
to
to
be
the
that
internet.
considerate. He
Let
didn't
me
have
hear her go off, please.
He didn't have to be that vulnerable. And yes, I'm mad as fuck that when he is that vulnerable, because y'all only experience him as an asshole who will tell you to suck his dick, right? Like, I hate that shit that he do. But so here he is operating in his true self, and y'all gonna shit on that. And the person who he really stepped for, when you made him uncomfortable, you gonna let somebody else paint a narrative? When you went crying on his shoulder, when he didn't even want you near him, and he didn't push you away from him, he consoled you. And then he stayed with you because you said you were scared. After you said you were scared of some niggas, after you was trying to throw your pussy on them niggas.
What?
So we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, for him, I'll go outside. I'll go out bad on this tip. On this tip, yeah, I will. For him, I will. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And I want to say this: I'm not going out
No, we're not
bad,
talking
and
about
I'm
her
not
in the box.
sitting
We
here,
talking.
and I'm not sitting here
Hold on,
playing.
KG. Hold on, KG. No, AJ, baby. We're not talking about her. We're not talking. It's not KG. It's Brooke. It's the white girl. The white girl let OC finger her while she was on her period, right?
What?
And the reason I'm saying that is, and so the
This
white
is
girl got into it with OC. They were supposed to be sharing a bedroom. She couldn't. That's why she couldn't sleep in the bedroom. She had to sleep down here. Now she was being very flirtatious with a bunch of the men in the house. She was making the men uncomfortable. Even with him, she was making him uncomfortable, right? But he wasn't acting funny towards her. And so that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Brooke better
No,
take.
I'm not. Let me tell y'all.
This is crazy.
Let me tell y'all, because somebody say, "Poker girl, I thought you was innocent." I'm not innocent. I try to operate in love and kindness and consideration. But when it comes to him, I'm not going to play about him when he's right. When he's wrong, I don't say shit. Y'all drag him. I don't say nothing. And I don't get involved. But when he's right, we're not gonna do that because he's a man. He shouldn't even be worried about trying to cover your coochie smell before you. Motherfucker, you smell your coochie before he did. You smelled it before he did. It's in the air.
That's weird.
What are we talking about? What are you talking about?
That's weird. That's
Go ahead, KG.
crazy.
I'm sorry.
And
I'm trying to figure out, was it Brookie Coochie in the air or was it KG Coochie in the air that they was smelling? Because don't do Brookie like that. Don't do Brookie like that.
apologize to everyone who needed to be apologized to. I
That's
sat here and
weird.
told
And
my
that
story. I did what I needed to
should
do
have
as a
blamed
grown ass
somebody
woman.
else.
And from this point on, if you still feel away, there's a block button and there's an unfollow
And
button.
just to confirm, Brookie, you ain't getting no check for this, right? You ain't getting no check to be the scapegoat, correct?
No, it's just that
That's correct.
we need to touch on. I just wanted to clarify because yeah, I am standing up for myself, and everybody is now switching from well, you should have talked to
She's in the
Cartel,
wrong for
and
doing that.
well,
Should
you
have
should
blamed
apologize
somebody
to
else.
Cartel. Bitch, don't y'all think I've had conversations with Cartel? That's why y'all need to mind y'all motherfucking business.
Yeah, we know he feeding you information right now, bitch, while you're live.
Mm-hmm.
Cartel are straight. Reasons as to why I'm on this fucking panel now. If I would not be on this fucking panel if I did not do what I need to do as a grown ass woman. Point blank, period. So suck a fucking dick.
So she has sex with
I don't like
cartel.
the fact that they smoke, trying to smoke Brookie like that.
Uh-huh.
I don't like how they trying to use her as the motherfucking scapegoat.
Yo, I swear to God, y'all, Poker knows what really happened.
Yep.
This
The
is just a
damage control.
narrative.
You want
Yeah,
me to
this
go?
is just the damage control. That's it.
Like, we're not friends with
She's being coached right now. You can tell. She dug a deeper hole though when they start talking about that futon.
Hold on, she talking.
for her. And she sat in another panel when a lady painted a narrative and she never corrected it. And that's why. Because he don't give a fuck to clear it up. But I wanted to give her an opportunity. He's never going to clear it up. He's going to play in y'all face all day. He don't care. But when I talked to KG, I wanted to give her an opportunity to be able to talk without being bombarded with questions, because that's what I saw that was happening on the other panels. And that's why so don't even worry about him, because he's never going to clear it up. He's actually going to play in your face. He actually wants y'all to think that it was worse than what it was. He wants you to think the worst, right? Like he told the story that he was swinging with some click clacks on and a leather belt and had baby oil everywhere. He don't care what y'all think. For her sake, I wanted to give her an opportunity to clear it up. Now, after I saw that live of Brooke, because Brooke was really problematic in the house, and I saw her let that girl paint that narrative like he was tricking off. Oh, he bought and guess what? He had to buy their clothes. No, he picked up the bill like a gentleman would. We're here. And then even when they talked about going to the bar, and when he told them that, the tab is open, and they're all like, oh, he tried to buy y'all drinks. He bought drinks for everybody. We're like, how could you do that? That's what I'm saying. Hold on. Child, I like this. I want to have this, right? Because Child the Ghetto once said, but that wouldn't mean he don't care about how that would make you feel loved. And so this is why I guess I'm not moved, because he knows me just like I know him. And in our regular everyday life, we are generous. If we're hanging out with people, we're paying for everything. We fight to, like, that's what we do. When we go out to eat, we tip the waitress. So if we go out to eat and we tip the waitress $100, right? And we're in it, it's nowhere near that. Does that mean he's flirting with her? Does that mean he's like trying to give her a chance? If we go out, there have been times that like we're out and the people in front of us, we just buy
Cuddling and going as
if
two
you're
different
hanging
things.
out with us, and this is like his event, and he's very, very excited about it. Yeah, he gonna make sure everybody good. So, then Brooke will be lying. But I saw the bill for Target. I'm not going back and forth. So
my hygiene products were paid for, y'all. I got deodorant and Dove soap.
And he bought more than enough stuff for the house. And he got stuff out of consideration for her. So here's the thing, because he didn't just buy it specifically for her. But now when I hear what was happening, I'm like, okay, that's who it was. 1+ period. So if he bought it in general to conceal her identity, and he was just buying it for stuff for the house, he did ask me, what kind of stuff can I? You get what I'm saying? The point that I'm making is the consideration that he had. His intentions was to protect you and to look out for you or whoever it was. Why are you letting people shit on him? We split hairs about who bought what, when, where. They already done sat on live panel and said he bought everything. He bought the shit from Target. They thought it was funny to make it seem like he was tricking off on people at Target. But when we get to the details about what the shit was, right, and why he was doing it, and that he's generous, and that y'all not gonna do it. We're married.
I'm done. I'm done. Like I said, I'm not finna sit and
They gonna tear their ass up tomorrow.
Yep.
He didn't cuddle.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna tell you this. And here's the thing. I know that y'all just picking because of social media, because I'm way more critical about shit than y'all. So that's why I had to do my own digging, because had I found anything that was suspicious for me of cheating, we would be done.
Hey, y'all, back out. One question. Back out.
Yo.
Very.
Then the other day when she came in Big Live, didn't this bitch say she was on her period? Then she said she was the real one that was on her period.
Yeah, she was. She did say that.
Comments at once. And so
Okay, thank you.
they think it's cuddling is this is that, right? If people think that a arm over a shoulder, I've already clocked that the optics is bad. They shouldn't have been in that situation. He's already clocked that. That's neither here or there, right? For me, cuddling is an intention. I want to snuggle up next to you. I have a desire for you. My arm is his arm, how he cuddles, is not going to be on your fucking shoulder. It's going to be around your waist, and he's going to pull you into him. You get what I'm saying? That's not what happened. He was not cuddling her, and I know him. So at the end of the day, y'all can say he cuddled, y'all can say he cheated, but I tell you this, if I had any findings of him cheating, and I was already prepared to leave. I was already prepared to go, had did like the crying and processing in my brain that I have to walk away from this. Like, just like, if that's what I found, right? I didn't find, there's no there. So it is what it is. The only reason that I brought her up here was for her to have an opportunity.
Girl, we know it's hard to walk away from good squash. Girl, just tell the truth. You ain't never had squash like that before. He put you through the mattress and the waterboard. Just say that.
Moment with her, that's that.
I
That's
know one thing. You better not get caught in no cuddle gate.
about qualifying cheating.
You ain't got to worry about man, no nigga getting that close to me. They can't
But
come where I'm at. Ain't nobody gonna come where I'm at.
So yeah, no, that's not.
that's why I like your little criminal
When you
ass,
think about it, she just sat up there and said his arm
Domino.
was around her neck and Poker said the arm was on her shoulder.
You did a very thorough, like, this ain't just, y'all have to know, like, y'all first gotta do y'all own research on Poker. I'm gonna call it Poker. Don't call it like that.
Thank you. Don't say my name.
Y'all
Don't say my name.
they research on you and really understand your resources
Mm-hmm.
and how you move.
As we move on into this, and I say certain things, I did plan on announcing certain things, not that depth, but the people.
No, they don't know how deep this shit get. Like, I think it's like surface level to hear her story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's what you have is totally different. So that's why I asked the questions that I asked, because
She's drunk.
what?
Right.
That's the deep part about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you want to talk about
Who
it?
is this other girl on there?
Just wait.
I want to wait because I feel like I don't want you to throw your receipts out there. I feel like let people finish, let people tell their own story.
Yeah.
So then when it's time to tell your story, you got your receipts to back up everything that you said. The little stuff you showed them, that's nothing.
That's it. Right. That's nothing. And actually, you know what's so crazy? Do you see what that is in the back? Clock in.
That's it. They're not getting it. They're not getting it. But hey,
I think the host
y'all
is
gotta
not
get some
getting
better
in, and
friends.
she's not
Cause
getting
now
in.
mine, baby, I'm going to IP addresses, screen mirroring, I'm on it.
Yeah.
So that's why I say, yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? He needed to experience. I needed to experience this because I was very naive and saying, okay, just go, thinking that everybody had the best intentions, right? He was naive and thinking that it was just going to be like everybody just operating how they're supposed to operate, right? And because they did, he already had said that he was going to be, even though like they said, the other host recommended like security. He's like, I am security. I don't need security, right? In this, he learned that you have to be moving in a way that protects yourself so that you're not getting caught up in like not just optics. Hold on. And I'm gonna tell you this. So I did get irritated, y'all. And I'm not gonna be ashamed for being irritated because I'm human. And for this one, I'm a fight. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is
I think
sad.
that you're hurt.
I'm not hurt. I'm disappointed in them. I'm not.
I think that you have this thing about yourself where you always see the good in people. Yeah. And I tell you all the time, you know what I mean? Like these people, at the end of the day, they don't deserve your heart. They don't even deserve his heart. Because I don't know a man that's going to
Who
give
the fuck is this other bitch?
and try to correct it the way that he tried to correct
Who
it.
is that?
You know what I'm saying?
The
He didn't.
drunk best friend.
That's who?
And even
The
to say,
drunk best friend.
wow, who
Oh man, they finna fuck them up
that's
tomorrow. I'm up early in the morning after breakfast, boy. They finna fuck them up.
in order to keep everybody on a high note, he don't deserve that. I'm sorry, he don't deserve it.
Ooh, somebody who make the cartoons. Ain't somebody that make cartoons?
It's okay. And then you being the wife that you are, encouraging him to show up like that. And I feel bad because I feel like I pushed him into the lion's den. Right? And and I guess now that I am sad about because I when he said if you can't go, I'm not going, I should have left it alone.
Oh my god. Here we go. The clown.
When he said if you can't go, I'm not going, I should have left it alone.
Here we go with the clown.
And the reason that I'm crying, guys, is because when I see narratives spent,
If you're not gonna go, I'm not
not
gonna
gonna
go.
lie, guys, I'm not comfortable with people trying to like allude to SA, not for him, but for other people, because it could easily be him too, because they're in that proximity.
You cut it with that
right?
lady.
I feel like I threw him into the lion's den.
I threw him to the lion's den.
Not that, and because it's not her, she's not doing that. She's not accusing him of SA, and I'm not saying that she's doing that. But what I feel like is the way that Kiera was able to get this story to have a vendetta on him. What if it was something bigger? What if it was somebody bigger? What if, because if you're willing to lie about Cuddlegate, if you're willing to...
Nerd nigga spins narratives all the time. Get over it.
Somebody would have offered money to...
Do you think about how he be on live making people feel when they get off of this motherfucker?
And it's just his story against hers. And then look at him. And then look at his... to him after I put my
First she
feelings aside,
stopped crying, then she
when
cried.
he was finding out more and more stuff, because he wouldn't have even... He didn't... If you can't go, I'm not going. I should have just listened to him. But I thought we were doing something good.
Oh my gosh.
For his platform and for his followers, because people have paid money to see him, and I wanted to uphold that.
Oh, the tears is...
And when I tell you, it sounds weird, like the way that y'all may not. You have to really understand her as a person. She's not as a friend to her. She's not gonna let you give up on your dream. She's really not. This woman has gave me something, and I'd be like, "Why you giving me that?"
I ain't gonna lie, that's bad girl over there playing in our face.
Love you. She's
That's
gonna
what I thought too.
do that for you, regardless of what it is. It's too small. She have told me the same thing she's telling him. Go, show up. These people paid to see you. And I know. And I told her as a friend, we looked at this and we digested
What
both.
am I, the best friend? The drunk best friend?
You did. We got heated with each other at one point. But it ultimately just came down to boundaries on everybody's part. On my part as a friend, on Miss KG part as a supporter, on Poker's part as a wife, on Cartel's part as a husband. You know, it's just levels to this shit. And I just feel like, everybody would say, leave them, leave them, leave them, leave them, leave them. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like this situation was worth you leaving, like as a friend.
That's crazy.
And no, it's just off of what we had. Right, absolutely
on
not.
The back end.
Absolutely not. And that's why, and like I said, I believed him when he said nothing happened. And he also was very accountable that that situation shouldn't happen like that. And he did not mean for it to happen like that. Like that wasn't his intention. But we both learned from this. And he needed to see how, if he thought we're all just kicking it, we're all just having a good time. I can see how you can get... I can see that, especially if I'm not trying to do nothing with nobody. Well, I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? And I can see that. I'm not saying it's right, but I can just see how it happens. I can see, for me, intentions matter. For me, it's about principle. You know what I mean? I'm not explaining that to you guys anymore. I respect that you guys don't agree with that, but that's just how it is for me. And the fact that his intention was not to be intimate with her, his arm was on his shoulder, on his shoulder. It wasn't even a long thing. I can see how after being drinking and smoking and falling asleep and sitting on them tiny ass futons, or I can see it. I don't. It wasn't sexual, right? And he said that. I believe that. She said that. I believe that. Other people that was at the house said that. I believe it.
Bro
I did my own
didn't say
investigation,
that.
deeper than you guys will ever know, and I believe it. And that's that. The only reason.
And you also saw messages of different conversations between different people.
Yes.
Some stuff was altered.
Bro didn't say that.
Some stuff, on the back end, people have to realize it's way bigger than what you think. She's not. Trust me, I know her. She's not gonna come up here and go.
Let my husband cut up with another.
It's a
Yep,
lie,
that's crazy.
Because if I promise to God, you guys, it don't matter. If it was, if it was cheating, even if they laid close and all the clothes on and they had their own separate blankets, but his intention was to snuggle up with her. It would be no conversation, but it doesn't matter. The people who know, it doesn't matter. No, it don't matter what nobody know. All that matters is he and I love each other. We talk through this. We both acknowledge how not only do we acknowledge how it could have been handled better here, but even moving forward, we have an agreement. We locked in, right? Ain't gonna be none of this without me. When you move, I move just like that. Somebody try to get him to go to something, I'm not doing that no more. I'm not pushing him to do it. I'm not doing that. It's either they can arrange it for a day that we're both. That's what we have to do. That's marriage, right? Like, I didn't think it would ever be like this. He didn't see it could ever be like this. I didn't suspect any of this. I'm glad that we went through this on a smaller scale, because had it been a bigger thing, had it been anything more, I just don't like the vulnerability for him. My biggest issue is he was in his self, and you let people shit on him, and he stepped for you. So that was it about that. Another issue I have is, why is Brooke, because I saw in one of those videos, right, where they were alluding to all this stuff going on. Brooke's in the comments, she's saying volunteering, and I'm not going to talk about what happened between me and OC. Okay, nobody asked you to. That was what the panel's response was. I guess she said it again. They're saying, okay, nobody asked you to. She hops up on the panel and then she spills everything. So you really wanted to, so just do it, right? The issue that I have is, I don't have an issue with Brooke. I'm going to take that back. I don't have an issue with Brooke, because people knew who she was, how she was, and they let her around. And that was a black man. That was a black man who did that. So I don't have an issue with Brooke. Actually, I take all that shit back. I just didn't like how she did not step for my husband. There was no integrity in that.
What?
Because you knew what he was to you, and that's that. That's all I'm gonna say for that. That's it. Do you have anything else to say, KG? Oh, what you say? I didn't see your. No, Bray, I didn't see your. I'm sorry, I wasn't even looking at the comments because I get so distracted.
I just cleared. I cleared the comments, and then it's too many comments.
She's lying.
Oh, hey, Bray. Oh, Bray about to go.
No. I'm not letting nobody go. No, I'm not letting nobody go. I'm not letting nobody go.
First of all, let me just say to my sister Poke, I love you, girl.
I love you too.
Don't have me waiting in request so long.
I don't like computer. I don't know how to do this. Go ahead.
Girl, KG, please. I just want to say, hey, I love you. I miss you. I hope you're doing good.
Who that, Shamar?
KG telling her to tell you to let me up and some other shit. Girl, now what the fuck going on in here, girl? I've been listening for a minute. Hey, KG. Hey, Ty.
Hey, Bray.
What's going on?
I don't know, girl. You tell me.
I don't even know where to start. It's been so much.
I don't know if this is Cuddle Gate.
It's Cuddle Gate.
Full-time Gate. I don't know what.
Straight gate. Crazy Gate.
Something Gate. Shit.
All I'm gonna say is, I think that's it. I don't know. Is there anything else? KG, did we talk about for this situation? Is there anything else that needs to be discussed? I'm sorry, Greg.
We need Brooke's side.
I'm overstimulated. I'm sorry. That's why I'm all over the place. I'm not ignoring you, Greg. What's going on in here is, I did my own investigation. I came to my conclusion, and I wanted to address this.
Yes, you find out, sis. What was your investigation? Because I did my own investigation too.
That there was no cheating. There was some shit that just looked. The optics are horrible. There was no cheating.
What was the optics? What happened, sis? What was the situation?
Just him being in too close proximity with these women.
Wow.
And when they came back from the club, but when they came back from the club and they all hanging out, you know, it just that was the only bad call, right? But
wow.
That's it.
Just because on account of this live, the energy that I can sense and everything, I'm not gonna come in and do my little one too. But I did do my own research and I did come to my own conclusions, girl. You know, I had to get more investigation shit, girl, for you. And but it's not neither here nor there. I didn't dig too deep. I just asked some questions and came to some assumption.
What is your conclusion? I am interested in hear your conclusion.
You want to hear my opinion, sis? And you know, I'm gonna keep it mild.
Let it out.
In my opinion, and KG, this is no offense to you, all right, baby? I think KG got you fucked up. I think Brookie got you fucked up. I definitely think both of them got you fucked up. I don't know what
Bro
the
was
fuck happened.
there.
What happened? But I know when I can smell bullshit in the water, and there's so much bullshit in the water, girl. It ain't even piranhas.
Well, now I'm gonna tell you this. Now here's the thing. I'm clocked in on where you're at. I'm 100% clocked in on where you're at, and I have talked about.
If I was to clock in further, sis.
But see, this is the thing.
Okay, you don't want me to go further? I know.
No, because here's the thing. I know that, right? He knows that, right? He done put the pieces together. In hindsight, he peeped that. He. That's a done thing. Like, we're all on the same page. I understand what you're saying. That's not important to me right now, because what's important to me is where he at with it. Number one, what was your intentions? That's the only person.
Yes, I hope that y'all were. Yes, yeah. That's what matters. You and him, like, because period.
And I need him to see this, though, right? Like, not like since the situation happened, I need him to see how easy it is for people to pull their own frickas.
It is too. Like, my thing is, I won't like
about that I'm not on that. That's just not.
I know you very well, and I know you extra clocked in. I know you extra peep. I know you can take a lot, and I know you're good enough to know when it's time to go. You feel me?
When Brooke is so, here's the thing. Brooke, number one, already admitted that she was on pills. Brooke don't even know who.
Oh my God! Why they blaming
Brooke
her?
has been saying that she gave her Crown Royal bag to Otis. So
wow.
How can she know? How can we trust that she is coherent?
She was there
to be a credible source.
She was.
This is my thing. So KG, did KG tell a story? This is my thing. This is what I can say about you, KG. I do respect that you.
My thing is, I can tell my trick.
She getting offended.
Yeah. So what happened, girl? What happened?
No. Pause. I gotta say something. So I can tell my truth. I can tell my truth about how I was laid up. I can take accountability about how I was laid up, but you can't tell the truth about
laid up.
We already discussed that. Run it back. I'm not done.
Laid up.
But you,
wait.
She getting mad. She don't want Brooke to tell it.
But you can't tell the truth about you sucking dick in the bathroom. You can't tell the truth. You can't tell the truth about. You can't tell the truth. I'm not done. You can't tell the truth about sucking dick in the bathroom.
She's getting me offended.
You can't tell the truth about how you wanted to fuck Cartel. How you wanted to fuck other niggas in that fucking house. How you fuck souls. How you fuck souls after the trip.
No. We're not doing
that.
No.
Here we go. Now she's getting offended because she don't want Brooke to tell it.
Let's not throw names out. We're not throwing names out.
We're
not throwing names out.
She don't want Brooke to tell it.
Don't throw other people's names out. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm not gonna put that, but if we gonna put it on the floor, then put it on the fucking floor.
Okay.
You sat here and came at me this whole time. I done took everybody's shit on the motherfucking chin this whole entire time.
Off the script.
I ain't went on Teacup. I ain't talked to no other bitches or niggas this whole fucking time. I done let every one of y'all talk about me. I done had Messy Dead talk about me. I done had everybody sit there and talk about me. And I ain't said a motherfucking thing about you. But what we not gonna do is we not gonna sit here and act like you didn't tell me the second it happened that you sucked that nigga dick in the bathroom. And how you had to lift some shit. And how you had to lift some shit. And how you had to lift some shit.
Can I talk to KG?
You had to lift some shit. You had to lift some shit up. Big boys, usually are dirty, but he was clean. Get the fuck out of here. If you gonna tell the shit, tell the fucking shit. You did say that Otis stole some motherfucking money, bitch. If we gonna talk about it, talk about it. You sat there and said, yeah, I think Otis might have stole a little something from me. If we gonna talk about it, talk about it. Cause you sat there and said that shit to me. And then you sat there and said, oh, well, you sat there and got scared because you knew the shit was gonna come the fuck out. And the only reason why we put my shit on the forefront because it was trying to deflect from what the shit that you did, the bullshit that you did, and that's my fault. And that's my fault for fucking lying. And that's my fault for fucking lying. The day that I went the fuck off on Kiara, bitch, fat ass, I should have stayed and stuck with that because I don't owe none of y'all the motherfucking explanation. And the only person that I talk to and that I feel comfortable with talking to, I fucking talked to already. So all you bitches and all you niggas can suck my fucking dick. Cause I didn't talk to who I needed to talk to. Hey. So bitch, why don't you go talk to the bitches and the niggas you need to go fucking talk to and stop dropping my name to make your dick sucking ass feel fucking comfortable, ho.
Thank you.
You said
now, KG, can I please talk to you, sis? That's how you clock in. KG, please, can I just have a quick conversation with you, girl? You said some real good shit.
Oh, I got a violation. Fuck. I'll be right back.
I told you, gorgeous.
That cuss out was good.
I'm gonna knock that wig between the washer and dryer.
I'm gonna wear her ass out tomorrow.
Which one of you gonna play?
My bad. The motherfucking change.
Nah, this just been good. Somebody come back. What happened? Who got it? Somebody got it. Give me the other phone so I can look up something. I gotta see. Hold on. I gotta go on real.
So did Brookie go over there or no?
No, she blocked Brookie.
Girl, get another page to come back, girl. I'm gonna wait on mute
That
for
ain't
5
fair.
seconds. Just let me.
I want you to chime in right now. She got to be gone for 10 minutes.
There you go.
I want you to tap in right now. It's all love because I'm doing this for a reason. She
Okay,
removed.
so
You good, sis. You know how I'm coming,
tell
girl.
you this, and I'm gonna say this. You know my stance on this, and you know how I feel, but you know I rock with you regardless. Regardless.
Mm-hmm. You told me not to do this.
But
I know that.
Let me tell you something.
Uh-huh.
I didn't want you to do this.
I know.
Because I told you we were going to get to this point. I told you. But I'm glad you did it.
Yes. But
you understand what I'm saying?
I was already tapped in on that part.
You already knew it. We was already, listen, we already been on their ass anyway.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
All of them. That's the point. Now, the thing about this shit is, the real root of the issue is this. It's the caliber of fucking women that they had in that fucking house. It's the women that they had up in that house. They didn't have no sex. And I'm just being real. I'm not taking up for no man, but I'm just letting you know. Them bitches didn't have no fucking brain in their head because it's just, I'm trying to understand. I live in Atlanta too. But I'm not finna stay at no goddamn Airbnb. No,
Is KG off the
5,
panel?
6, 11 goddamn days.
No, she's
Now what? You woke up at 8. What time the
Oh
fuck
wait,
did you
hold on.
sober up?
Yeah, she off now.
You could have went. I'm just being real. You could have went home and watched your own cat at your own house.
KG is off now.
So I'm really confused about all of this. And I really was asking them dumbass questions earlier, open questions, because I kept hearing the different stories, and I'm frustrated with this shit. Because in general, when it all comes down and boils down to the very end of this shit, I don't give a fuck about nobody else but you. And you don't deserve this shit. Not at all. At all. This shit really pissing me off. Because you got your ass up here, you have multiple chances to say whatever it is you're going to say. The minute that girl hop her ass on live, I got people calling me watching this shit. They said that girl on live, she on live right now. Now everything want to come out. You had your fucking chance.
I really just wish I could talk to KG. I really wish I was going to get that. I just knew I was going to get to say something to her.
As soon as you got up here, she did whatever you was getting ready to say, she went finna say.
But KG already know what time I'm on.
You shut a tree. Yeah, you shut the bridge, baby, because as soon as you got up here, the energy changed.
I don't know. The bitch never stuttered when she was on Tajah and the Dyke of Baltimore page. All of a sudden, you on this page stuttering. You was telling the story front to back with the live audience. Said, yeah, Cartel did do this, but now you over here on Polka Live because Polka be so nice to people don't understand that, but I digress. Saying,
Yo, she called me the dyke
don't
from
just say,
Baltimore.
don't
That
jump and
is
say
so
all because y'all
funny.
both
Yeah.
in cahoots. Y'all both been putting people lives on a damn live tour. Every time I went on TikTok,
Sin.
y'all was on this live telling the same
Hold on,
story.
honey.
Y'all
Mute
was
it
on
for
that
me.
live telling the same.
Mute it for me real quick. Hold on. Sin. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Sin. You're not fucking with me, honey. Honey. Cynthia. Sinetta. Centria. Century, whatever your name is, baby. Sinister. You're not fucking with me, babe. You're not fucking with me. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all.
Only because I told her that it wasn't gonna happen here, you guys. So just not.
Dang. Honey. Y'all need to see my little butt, but that's not the point. 2 kids. You're not fucking with me. Stretch marks and everything. What are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? You're not fucking with me. Sin. Sin. And tomorrow I'm gonna dress like a boy just because I can do both. Okay, so keep wearing them little crunchy ass wigs. Okay, them little crunchy ass wigs you be wearing. Keep wearing them little crunchy ass wigs, and maybe one day you can sit with the big girls. Make sure y'all clip that. Make sure y'all clip this. Y'all clip this and send it to Sin. Cynthia. Cynthia. Who the fuck is that? No, nobody's coming up and dancing for coins. Go ahead, Kristen.
So
Hold on, let me say this real quick, AJ. Right? I'm gonna just say this because this just to put this out here, and I know you're gonna pick up what I'm putting down. Right? I don't want you to think that I am delusional about intentions. Do you hear me? I'm very aware of intentions. Do you hear me? Nobody's playing in my face. Nobody's playing in my face. You understand what I'm saying? I understand the reality of what I'm dealing with. What's important to me is what I prioritize and I focused in on. Now go ahead and ask your questions.
Okay, my first one now is tell me what you're prioritizing and focusing on.
Did Cartel have an intention to cheat? It was his behavior inappropriate enough that it could be considered cheating?
Okay. And you mean the physical action of
No, I mean the
arm around?
no. He and I both have an understanding. It is the when I say intention, impact over intent for you. That means your desire was to be up under. You wanted to have a intimate moment with this person. That was your desire. That's what intention is for me.
Okay. And even though he knew that there wasn't enough space in the house for this person other than somewhere very close to his married hind parts, he still, you don't feel, did anything intentionally intimate by allowing her to stay in a space that one, she hadn't paid for, and two, there was physically, I mean, literally no space for her in, and the ability, it wasn't like he was putting her out in the cold. He would have literally just been sending her home. That
That's
wasn't
not
intentional.
at 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, and see, that's where knowing him as an individual comes into play, and that's where so you see what I'm saying. So like, I know my husband. Everything that I'm hearing is on par with who he is, even in front of me. He is not, and I don't know how to say this, because it's not to diminish anybody else, but I'm going to tell you, when it comes to the safety of other people around him, is very serious about that. He's very protective. I don't know. And sometimes it can be irrational. I know that about him. We have had those. That don't even make sense. Why are you doing it? Why you don't have to.
Sis. Sis.
What?
Save it, because you on the that sentence. I was on the verge of pissing me off.
Why?
Save that.
He's not gonna at 5 o'clock in the morning. He's not gonna send no woman out to drive.
Okay.
While she was
You want to save that part? Just save that part. Save that part. Save that part. Save that part. Save that part.
Wait, you wait for KG. Let me talk to Poker. Okay, wait, Poker. Listen, let me ask you another question. How about this? You're telling me that you believe that there was no other place on the floor that was available for Cartel to lay his butt than to have laid next to this woman?
Not, that's the thing. He did not lay down. He did not lay down. His feet was still on the floor. He did not lay down. That's another thing too. Like y'all, you guys are. That's why I've said. That's why I intentionally told y'all here. Painted a narrative of dick to ass on purpose to put that picture in your head. So even when you hear what is being said, even when you're shown positioning, even when it's said that the side that they were on, one side was laid flat, the other side was not laid flat because he was not laying flat. And even he said it was more like KG and Brooke. He said if I would say anybody was cuddling, this is not saying that they were cuddling. He said if I would say that anybody was cuddling, I would more say that KG and Brooke would have cuddled than me. His feet would like.
That's a lie, because KG just said that they how is a nigga not lying down with an arm around her throat?
Like this live was not for me to determine whether I believe the situation or not, because I clocked on his shoes were not off. His feet were on the floor. His shoes were not off.
She said his shoes were still on.
Yeah, his shoes were okay.
Can I ask questions, Poker? Okay, no, so hold on. No, it's my turn to talk to Poker. She said
I'm not
it was my bad. I thought you was doing. Okay.
How much time you got left?
There was no.
A few minutes, Bradley. Don't interrupt it. Okay, so my next question, Poker. So if things are resolved, you've done your investigation, it didn't happen the way this woman lied and said that it happened. Cartel has no interest in clearing things up.
For y'all, he had pure interest in clearing it up for me, because I told KG when I talked to her.
Wait, say that sentence again. He didn't have any interest in clearing it up for us, but what about you?
Me directly. We've had the full conversation. I actually feel bad because the stuff that he don't even want it to be cleared up for y'all. I didn't even mean to go in as much as I did here. I opened up the platform for KG because in the videos that I saw where she was being bombarded, I wanted her to have an opportunity to just speak clearly, and that's why I ran freely.
I'm sorry. None of this is answering the question that I want to ask. I don't want you to give too much of yourself. I'm simply trying to find out from you, why are we doing this if it's resolved and he didn't do it?
It seems
that you're trying to clear KG face, and that's weird.
I'm not trying to clear KG face. I opened up the platform for KG to...
But you over here protecting her.
Because I didn't like... Wait a minute. Let's back this up. I said that I watched the video.
Conversation we had yesterday, right there.
Right, and I wasn't going to do it, but... I wasn't going to do it because... Anyway, when I said this when I opened up the live, and you might not have been here. When I played the videos, I did not appreciate how she was being treated. I did not like that. I didn't appreciate the way that she was being interrupted, the way that narratives were being pushed onto her. So that's why I did this, was to give her an opportunity to just speak without being bombarded. I also told her that I wasn't going to have a panel full of people drilling her with questions. I just wanted her to be able to speak. I also wanted to, the intention was also for people to see, and this is me, this is who I am, right? Once we discussed opening up for you to talk, I thought that it would be a good look for us as women. I don't have to be your best friend. I don't have to. I just don't like y'all know I don't really like the arguing, bickering, fighting. You're not my enemy. You may not be like my friend, my buddy. I understand that it's some other stuff that go into play. I understand that people got to work that stuff out like within themselves, right? But for me, like I'm not. What do I want to say? With me talking, I did not intend to talk as much as I did because I definitely didn't mean to provide it like my as much. I didn't mean to say as much as I did. I'm sorry. I'm a little noited because this is not what I intended. So I'm sorry that I'm like all over the place, and I guess this is why I can understand like how I can understand what happened with her. Maybe I'm projecting, but yeah. So I opened this up for her. I did kind of lose a little bit of control in terms of how much I chimed in, right? However, I thought that it would be ideal to show, like we don't have to be like arguing and fighting to have like discussions, hard discussions, complicated discussions. You know what I'm saying? Like it just don't have to be a bunch of fighting. It don't have to be a bunch of disrespect. You can clock and see where people are. You can clock situations for what they are without dragging it to hell. And that's just where I'm at.
Agreed 1,000%, sis. And regather your energy and structure, girl. It's your life. Yeah. You got control of it, girl. Take your time and breathe.
Yeah, I get that. And I don't think dragging her to hell is necessary, but I also don't think
to let the rainbow
the
nigga
person
loose.
that continues to give of yourself is necessary either. To me, it feels like everybody is utilizing your grace and your, the way you are able to sympathize and empathize with people against you. And you paying the cost, and you're the only person here that haven't done anything wrong. She get to go live and lie and say she cuddled but didn't. He get to go live and say he don't give a fuck. He the man of his household. He the husband. You do what he say. All of this crazy shit. He get to do whatever he want to do. She get to do whatever she want to do. And then you have to come over here and be the janitor and clean up all of this bullshit. And I don't like it. I don't think that's fair to you at all. And at this point, the only image that you cleaning up is either his or hers. Because for you, we don't need this. If you're going to stay with him, just stay. You love your husband. Fine.
I did want to clean up.
I don't want him, so it don't affect me one way or the other whether or not you stay. Yeah. But this, for me, feels like it's more for everybody else except you, and I don't like it.
I'm sorry. Not sorry, but I understand what you guys are saying. I'm not sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I'm not sorry. Because I was very intentional. And I did do this to like give her a space to speak, give her an opportunity. That was actually the words that I used, the opportunity to kind of like clear her name.
But she don't need an opportunity.
Wait, what kind of bullshit is that?
Thank you, Stan. I tried.
Like most of the conversation, which you know how I get, most of the conversation, you was overly explaining yourself for her. Mm-hmm. And the optics of this looks crazy. Legit crazy. Because to me, as a woman, if I know that I can go with somebody, man, play footsies with a man, and then the wife is more mad at them than me, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I won that. You don't need to give anybody, if KG did something or not, you don't need to platform her and tell her. Then on top of that, you're showing your emotions and all that. You need to let these bitches know, okay, I still got a husband, you don't got a husband. And if I'm staying with my husband, it's none of your business. But now we're giving her the opportunity to say, well, yeah, and no. Seriously, Polka, I don't care that you're so nice and all that, but this looks crazy. Stop giving these girls... Stop giving these girls the opportunity to even thinking they clocking something. Period.
I think the optics might look crazy to the naked eye, but if you are any part of tapped in or you know how the relationship goes, I think this is Chef's Kiss, girl. I think this might be a little bit of long game. I think this might be a little bit of bitch. Let me hear one discrepancy, bitch. We're gonna line these stories up. Mm-hmm. Bitch, I think it could be a lot of things that could benefit from this on Polka's behalf on what she's doing. If you really tapped in.
Clock it. May I ask my questions? I've been trying.
Yes, thank you so much, Shigo. I'm so sorry. Go ahead. Thank you for being patient.
You're good, friend. It's just, my anxiety be on a million, and I'm trying to hurry up and get this out before I forget. So first question was for you, and the other two was for KG, which I'm probably going to have to ask from the panel because she don't know me, and I respect that. The question I have for you, Polka, is before this trip, did you know all the ramifications of this trip? Who was going, the sleeping arrangements and all of that?
I didn't know. So the other hosts did the majority of the planning. And there were discrepancies once he got there based on what he had told me. Now, I have to be honest, the other hosts did provide me the list, and I had planned on running everybody through the system to see who was who. I didn't do that, right? But I can't, you know what I'm saying? There was that inclusion, right? I did know that everybody was going to be in the house, and that's where like the situation with Cartel, he wanted to get a hotel, and I told him just go ahead and stay at the house to be a part of the entire experience.
So for people that's saying that question doesn't matter, a lot of y'all have been assuming that she knew everybody that was going to be on the trip.
Can I ask
she knew
what made you stay at the house? What made you tell him to stay at the house?
So everything that was going to happen on the trip, and that's why I asked, because if we're going to talk about her perspective, how about we hear about the words that actually should have came from her mouth, which is what she did and didn't know about the trip.
So AJ, thank you, Shigo. And then to answer your question, AJ, so this was a meet and greet that included like his supporters, and and building like his platform, and it's a part of building his platform. It's also a part of, for him, socializing, because the person that you guys see online, that's not who he is in real life. And so, it was something that was different. He was excited about it. The people were excited about it that support him. Like, there are people that actually support him. And so I know that if he would have stayed at a hotel, he actually did get a hotel that first night, right? I know that if he would have stayed at a hotel, because he really don't trust like people, right? And being open and vulnerable to people. And I do be trying to help him get out. And he's talked about that. That's why I'm comfortable saying that. He's talked about that, right? And so I know that if he would have stayed at a hotel, he would have did everything to not be at that house. He would have overslept. He's going to go from the hotel to the gym. He's going to go find where he can get some tree. The people who paid to see him would not have gotten to see him. That's all it was. I just didn't want people to be slighted. That was another concern too. Like, we paid this money. We want to see you. I knew that if he was at the hotel, they weren't going to really get to see him. And I didn't want people to feel like cheated. And I wanted him to have the opportunity to like socialize and see. And the crazy thing is, I'm trying to prove to him that people are not as bad as he think they are. Saying socialize and get out and see. So that's why I thought it would be.
I just think you did a whole lot of consideration for a nigga that wouldn't even just crawl over and sleep on the floor to just save all of this.
AJ, let me finish my questions, please.
Okay, wait.
Thank you, sis. Whoever said this, I
love her. Bradley, what's this thing that we don't see that I before the 8 minutes up? I just want to hear you tell me.
It just got to the Wi-Fi. What'd you say? What's your question for me?
You said there's this thing that we don't see that.
He don't need to sleep on the floor. And that's the thing, too. Like, I don't know. It is what it is, guys.
I can't hear you. I just say it one more time.
I ain't even talking about that no more, so.
You said it's another side of it that we ain't seeing that
you don't even gotta speak on that. It don't matter. It is what it is. I'm going to be naive. Whatever y'all think he did, he did.
Can I ask my other two questions?
Mm-hmm.
Because I have been in here the whole time, and that's why I want to get to my two straightforward questions. Because from the beginning, and KG, again, these are directly to you because I don't want to, speak with you in the box because I know you don't know me. But when you started off, you said that you lied, right? And that's okay. I understand that you said that you lied about the cuddle because you said it wasn't actually a cuddle. My question is, if you lied about the cuddle, why go into detail about everything that happened and then continue to do tours about it? First question. Second question. You said that it went from you and Cartel sitting and talking about business. Then Brooke laid across you all when she realized that she couldn't do her antics. She went to the car to get her blanket. She came back to put the blanket on you all. I'm still missing the part of what happened from y'all talking about business to y'all thinking about laying down. Can you fill in that missing piece? That's all I wanted to know.
But she did explain that, though, Matt. She go.
It was so much talking. I think I missed that part.
Yeah, it wasn't that we're like let's lay down. Like, they came in from the cigar bar. They smoked. They had been drinking. They smoked. They were.
Okay. No, this is the part that don't make sense. They never laid down, but she needed to change the clothes.
She laid down.
KG, I'm home.
I'm home, he KG. Was not laying down. That's why, and even she described it, and that's why I even had this.
Oh, wait.
So that nigga slept sitting up. That nigga slept the whole night sitting up.
Am I good? Is it showing a violation?
It didn't show a violation.
You're good. Me and you gonna stay on mute till they get done talking, but when it's gonna be the two of us.
The entire
Okay, yeah, let's let Bradley get to it. I think he know what to ask.
You said if KG stayed there 2 nights in a row, the entire weekend, everybody was supposed to stay at the house.
Girl, let Bradley talk. My questions, KG, if you can answer them in the meantime, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Wait. KG, do you want to do this? Because our agreement was this would not happen. So before we proceed, you agreed to talk
to give you what you need. I'm sorry. I don't want to be that person, but I really don't want to. I asked to talk. I mean, not asked, but I did say yeah to Bray, and I apologize. I really don't. What you come back up for? Anybody else up here? It's nothing. It's just it's all respect. Yeah, my brain. Girl, I promise I ain't mad. I ain't got no more questions. And I love. Well, I be watching y'all. So I mean, all of y'all. No, it's nothing against y'all. Right, and if you be watching us, then you know me. Once you lie, you out of there. So it don't bother me to get on down.
Hold on.
Have a good night, y'all.
Night, AJ. Nitra, the bodybuilder, I'm not coaxing her. I had an agreement to her, and I'm holding to my word. I told her that was the whole point of doing this, so that she wouldn't get bombarded with questions. She would have an opportunity to talk and express herself. And so before I allow the situation to shift out into something that I told her it wouldn't be, I'm asking for her permission. It's called consent. And yes,
this sounds like an episode of Sister Wives.
That I learned. Me and him both are on the same page. That it is no, you move, I move, just like that. There is no you going and I don't go. That's it. Go ahead, Bree. And Ty, thank you for being up here with me.
So the thing is, I wasn't in here during the beginning of the conversation to hear what happened. So KG, I'm just gonna kind of be blank and start from scratch. Just a couple of questions. Number one, off rip for the meet and greet. Was your initial plans to stay in the house, or did you have different arrangements? No. So I actually live in Georgia. I live about like 40-ish minutes away from the spot. So my intention wasn't actually to stay. When did you decide that you were staying? So when we got back on our way from the cigar lounge, Cartel as well as many other people was like, hey, we all been drinking. Probably is not the best for you to be driving. So you would say Cartel suggested for you to stay. Cartel said for you to stay.
And Otis.
As well as other people. As others. I wasn't trying to name them, but other people that were in the house. Women and men. Otis, security guards, Brookie, everybody else that was in the house. Okay, so everybody said it. Okay, so this is the thing. When y'all decided that y'all was staying, right? I heard it was not enough rooms, right? Do you remember how many rooms was in there? I didn't even know how many rooms were in there because that wasn't none of my business. I came Friday evening. From there, we were supposed to go straight to eating, which I didn't even know where we were going to eat. So that's why I was unprepared. I left my bag because Otis had told me ahead of time, but I literally forgot my bag, and I was just coming from work. I forgot my bag in the car. So I forgot my bag in the car, but I forgot to put my bag in the car. Okay, so they said it was 5. I came straight there. Okay. So I think it was 5 bedrooms there. That I found out. Yeah, how many bedrooms later. So she just said she was unprepared. Only to say that she was prepared. Yes, I did. Okay. Was the sleep arrangements the same on Friday and Saturday? No. So Friday was different than Saturday, but I'm not happy. Where did you sleep on Friday and where did you sleep on Saturday? Friday was on full-time. Saturday was somewhere else. Where was the somewhere else? Right. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to. I know, but it's there. So we're here. Like, what's tea? Wait a minute. So you cuddled with him the first night, or who? I was in the bedroom. Okay. With who? With who? Just right. Hey, please, girl. Who was you in the bedroom with? And let's get into it. Let's get into it, Bray. I was in the room with the man that I'm dealing with now. With the man that I'm dealing with now. Okay. The security guy.
Wait, KG,
was he there on Friday?
You're comfortable.
Was he there on Friday?
Yeah, you don't.
Yes, he was there on Friday. Can we just move? Can we just move forward? We can move past that part. Yeah, we can move. I mean, we already knew. I mean,
here's the thing.
Okay, so Polka, let me do this, girl.
I know, but
quit trying to breathe. Okay, you need to breathe on mute too, girl.
I don't want to go back on my word.
She said she can talk to me. If she don't want to answer something, say I don't want to answer. I don't want to answer. She grown as fuck. If you don't want to answer, say I don't want to answer.
I don't want to answer. Right.
That's it.
I don't want to answer.
And Polka, breathe on mute.
I'm muting.
Cause that, for real. Okay, KG, I missed what happened Friday night and how the sleeping arrangements happened. Could you please tell me how y'all fell asleep on Friday night? What happened? Bray, you're going to have to recap that. I do not want to go back on that. I'm sorry. You don't even want to talk about that? Well, let me ask you specifically. I've already said it 1,000 times. I wasn't here though, friend. So could you just make it maybe in one sentence? Y'all slept on the futon together. Who is we all? There's no cutter. Braid. That white lady. Cartel and I. You, Brookie, and Cartel all slept in the same futon or whatever. Was it one or two? Futons. They said it was two. Futons. So yes, two futons and they was pushed together. Yes. Okay. What happened with the arm around and falling asleep? What was that? Literally, we just got comfortable, finally fell asleep. I think at some point in time, the arm had been thrown around. So when you fell asleep, the arm wasn't there. It was kind of when you woke up. It wasn't there. Yes. It wasn't there when I went to sleep. No. Who was laying down? Who was sitting up, girl? Well, for one, Cartel was laying like a damn mommy. He wasn't even really like laying down for real. He was just kind of wasn't laying down for real, like what? Like he was halfway off the edge, like his feet was off the feet was on the ground. He was leaning sideways, but his feet was on the. They wasn't on the ground, but they was off to the side. So he wasn't all the way laying down. He was kind of halfway up, halfway down. Yes, but he was laid straight up and down. He wasn't holding nobody. He was laying straight up and down. You and Brookie, was y'all cuddling? Was it you and Brookie? Side to side? I tried to
Girl,
cuddle
he
with
went
her.
from
I was
vertical
closer
to
to her. I tried to
horizontal
cuddle.
at the same time. No, wait, come back. Chris, come back. How he go from vertical to horizontal?
I move around in my sleep. So, I really don't know how to explain that. I move around in my sleep. You move around and I'm saying I'm a wild sleeper. Yeah. So, probably at some point in time, people move in they sleep. Like, y'all was adjusted. At what point you woke up and his arm was around you? You knew it was around you while y'all was asleep. What's the T on that?
And get specific about the positioning of the arm.
Yeah, I want to be specific on that too. It was like around my arm / like my arm, shoulder / neck. He has a big arm. A big arm. So girl, that means his motherfucking trapezoids, his triceps was on your motherfucking titties, girl. If we going with that math. And we on the upper body, the shoulder, the neck. Girl, the titty range is there, girl. Let's be clear. Well, okay. His arm wasn't around your waist, so that wouldn't be low. His arm was up in the up range, right? Yes. Okay, so when his arm was around you, that was like you had in the middle of sleep, you woke up. What was the T on that? I woke up. I woke up and I removed it. And I moved you moved his arm from off of you. Yes, and I moved myself further away, and then I went back to sleep. I was tired, and then again, I already said that was a wrong move on my part. I should have got the fuck up. So why would that would have been if you removed the arm, then why would that be a wrong move on your part? What do you mean, why would that be a wrong move on my part? If you removed his arm from around you, that sounds like you did the right thing. You said you should have got up, but the key would have been he shouldn't have got in. Okay, I'm not him, so. So I'm saying, how did you do anything wrong by removing his arm? Is my question. His arm shouldn't have been there. I don't know. His arm wasn't supposed to be there in the first place. I don't know. So let me ask you, how do you feel about this? Then I got the details, and I kind of see the picture of the details that you have given. I didn't see it. Do you feel like in your heart when he put his arm around you, or the shit that was going on, maybe the position I was in, do you feel like he was, since you was in the wrong, do you feel like he was in the wrong? Do you feel like he was doing something he shouldn't have been doing? Yes or no? The fact that he didn't do anything to me, I don't feel like nothing was wrong. The fact that I didn't pursue him or
You know, it wasn't nothing intimate or sexual, even down to our conversations. No.
It wasn't nothing. He ain't grab your titty, you ain't feel his dick, none of that.
No.
Period.
Period. And I know that that's what y'all want to hear, but I'm sorry.
Girl, but where was
No,
your
I
booty at
agree.
though?
I
You
mean,
ain't said
and this
nothing
is my
about where
thing.
your booty was. If his arm was around your bosom, that means your booty was where? Where was the booty? Oh, okay.
You muted.
Cause I
Sorry
need to
about
know
this.
where
I
the booty
apologize. This is
was.
my time to get down almost. So I think as far as the details that you've given, that's pretty much all the details. There's no other details that are going to be given, but I can only say my assumptions from what has been said, if that makes sense, KG. That's all. Poker, did you have anything to say before I say my last conclusions and my opinion?
No.
I've been trying to keep it medium and swoop-de-whoop. This is my thing. This is what I think, KG.
Thank you for keeping it medium and sweet.
Yeah, girl, you know I'm gonna keep it P as far as we can talk deeper on the back end if we need to. But this is what I think from my opinion, okay?
Uh-huh.
And it's just my opinion, girl. So don't be mad at me. And I'm gonna say it nice because you know I fuck with you. And I appreciate you answering my questions, okay?
Of course.
This is what I think overall, even with poker, right? I think that, do I think that you're lying about certain parts? I do. I can hear, you know, because you can talk clearly, then sometimes it's stuttered, and sometimes you jump, a big gap is skipped. So there are some details missing, right? And usually when details are missing, girl, that's where you really got to hone in at, but I don't have that to do tonight. I feel like the lie is like, I do think you were compromised. And by compromised, I mean by cartel, boo. I think that you and cartel have talked. I think that y'all done got y'all lie in order. And I do think, but the one thing that I can respect you on is even having a conversation with poker. A lot of ladies will be like, bitch, I'm not telling you nothing. I'm not even doing this. I'm not doing that. So I can respect you even having a conversation. Bitch, I've been in poker position plenty of times. Bitch, I hit up a motherfucker and I'm going to see, bitch. So the fact that you giving her a conversation, I can agree with that. I like that. But what I don't like also is the motherfuckers in the chat also getting on their judge shit. There's no way that poker could have done this any good way because y'all are still going to be judgmental. Y'all husbands probably, y'all know the dick been in the pussy and y'all stay with him, but y'all judging because there's no proof and the nigga probably is lying respectfully. And a motherfucker gonna stay, bitch. That's what it's gonna be. It is what it is. Y'all don't leave y'all motherfucker husband, bitch, when it is proof. So, bitch, if it ain't no motherfucking solid 100% proof and you know you dealing with a lying nigga, why do y'all women like to start jumping on the women? I'm gonna be the one to say it as far as cartel goes, boo, because I'm the nigga around this bitch. And since I'm just gonna say it, Cartel is the one who got the game fucked up. Y'all blaming Brooke, y'all blaming KG, y'all blaming Poker, when Cartel is the married man. And I'm gonna keep it respectful because that is her husband. But Cartel, you shouldn't even have Poker in this position. I could give two fucks about the other two ladies. You, as a married nigga, shouldn't have been on a futon, a wuton, or a luton with no bitch. Your arms, I know you got big ass arms, ho. But your arm shouldn't have been nowhere near a bitch either.
Bray,
respectfully.
hold on.
Cartel, you the one who got the game fucked up.
Bray.
No shade.
Bray.
That's it. I'm landing.
Thank you. Please. I don't need y'all to start tussling in these streets.
I'm not gonna tussle with Cartel. Like, I know Cartel. I respect Cartel so much because you're my sister. You know that.
I know.
I don't say too much. And I just feel like, Poker, this is my thing. I've been seeing it from earlier. You are a very strong-minded woman, you feel me? And shit like this, there's no way you can say it without people judging you and making you look away. Regardless, the only thing these people want on TikTok is for you to quote-unquote say you about to lead this nigga. And girl, that's what the next bitches want. They want to fuck them anyways, girl. You say you gonna stick beside your nigga, now you delusional and crazy, girl. There's no way that you could come out speaking to her, having her on this, even talking to Cartel, proving anything to the next bitch or nigga. He got you fucked up on that and your image. Because as much as a strong woman you are, the test is going to be tested when you come with niggas, when you're dealing with relationships, respectfully. Right. But I know you, and I know you're gonna play the long game, you're gonna play the smart game. But I really, really do feel like at the end of the day, motherfuckers is keeping a story straight, and it is what it is. KG, I really don't like the whole situation. I do feel like not only you and maybe Cartel, I feel like everybody in that house got my sister fucked up. Because y'all all know what the fuck was going on there. And y'all all know the real truth. Fuck the truth that y'all telling and getting y'all stories right. Everybody in that house know the real truth. And all of y'all respectfully got that married woman, her fucked up, including her husband the most. That's my end opinion.
I actually think when I said it, it was mediumly. That was not.
Y'all, I'm so sorry. I was on the phone. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm so distracted. I was on the phone. I didn't mean to cut you off, AJ. I'm sorry. Hold on. All right. So this, what I don't want to do, right? I know you done sounded off brain. I'm sorry. We
didn't call her and tell her to correct grade.
I'm not going. I can't. I don't know how to even. Let's not.
That's my only opinion, sis.
Okay. All right. We're there. It's clear.
And KG, thank you so much for like even answering any questions that I had. I respect that so much, and I appreciate that too, girl.
Of course, Cartel in here. He that lioness page that's down there talking. Police, y'all gotta pay attention, honey. I don't miss nothing yet. Polka, can we end this now?
No, because I have something else to say. It's not about this. No, I don't. I told you I don't. No, I don't have nothing else to say about this situation.
Okay, but we done with KG.
Yeah, for this, we're done with KG. For this, KG, did you have anything else you wanted to say?
No, ma'am. Thank you for your time. Thank you for having me on the panel. And yeah.
Ty, do you have?
Don't let it happen no more.
Well, no, but it won't happen with him.
Thank you.
It won't happen with him.
Police on that dog, girl. Police on that dog.
Don't call my husband a dog. Great, come on. No.
You know what he good. You know he like to bark.
You done sounded off.
Okay, let me stop. I'm just glad I take that part back, Cartel. Don't give me the bar.
KG has proved much loyalty today. So you better know that this will not be the last time that they have a conversation. So I don't know what you're thinking, but
and
if she got...
here's the thing.
Girl.
Here's the thing.
I really didn't want you to do this shit.
I know, but I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this.
On demon time, and I really be trying to be understanding, but I really feel like what's the difference between her telling you this shit on the phone and saying this shit on the live? Like I'm really trying to get a better understanding of like it's the same fucking lie over and over and over again, and it's just like it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. If it's like goddamn, let's move on. Shit, I'm tired.
I'm just saying, I don't want you
not
to be
you,
cool.
Not you, Jay. Not you. I'm
just saying, I don't want you being cool with this girl. Talking about y'all cool, it's cool, he ain't, they ain't. She done. And out of her.
Drop it like on goddamn Steve.
No, I'm not.
I told you don't even give her the platform.
I know.
I feel like you put, and I'm just being real. If you gonna put your husband first, put your husband fucking first. That bitch should have never been up here on this platform. That's just how I feel. I didn't like that shit. I told you that yesterday. It's a no. It's a no, and I tried to just be nice, but I really want to go in.
I know. And you did say no. And I said no too. But what is it? Intentions over impact.
This story is not you. Tell these motherfuckers how you come back from this shit.
Yeah.
Hell, this
y'all not
crazy enough for me.
Girl, don't let it be no rumors about mine, because baby, I'm trying to do closer than getting a panel with you, babe.
No, but that's
girl, I'm trying to do everything with you, girl.
And I'm right here in Georgia, so look, we
gotta be in there, baby. Gotta be there to know.
I'm trying to be sane, but this shit ain't making no sense. I done sat here and took 5-6 pages of goddamn notes, and I'm still at the same goddamn block. I ain't went nowhere. She done came up here and got her little coins. What the fuck? She ain't told us shit.
And her little clout. Please don't leave that out, because I believe that's about the only reason you're even here. It's a lot to this. I said, what? When I walked in and realized, I'm like, no fucking way.
You know, and maybe sometimes too, like, you remember I was telling you, AJ, about balance? Maybe, like, my compassion might be a little bit out of balance. But I really felt bad for her seeing her in those lives.
Listen, let me tell you something. As a woman, if I put myself in a fucked up ass predicament, I gotta deal with what comes with it. You understand? I gotta deal with what comes with my action. As a woman, if that nigga didn't get up, you should have got up. You should have got up. You should have been moved. Because if I know, I want to come see them together. I want to see them. How the hell you want to see them? You know they married. There's no way he would have been able to pay me $1 million to sleep on that couch with him.
I don't know. I just think you're giving a whole lot of yourself to everybody but you. No, you got so much compassion for this girl. So much compassion for this. No, we're not gonna. Y'all, come on. I stopped. Thank you. So much compassion, but none for yourself. I do have. You beat yourself up about. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You don't. What are y'all? When we need in your story, you kept finding all these spaces where you talking about, well, I'm gonna take accountability for this, and I'm gonna take accountability for that, and I'm gonna take accountability for this. If it was his meet and greet that these people was paying all this money to come and see him, he should have had his own room. He did have his own room. He sit online. He did have his own room. So why he wasn't in it? Because Brooke was saying that she was scared that one of the security guards was going to rape her. He said that he could see how dude could make her uncomfortable. He didn't think it was going to go that far. And because KG was staying there and she didn't have a room, that they were out in that open space. And so that's where he was hanging around with them.
I mean, they got Uber.
Okay, so
they got taxi cabs. They got wait.
So who was in his room while all this going on in the futon?
It don't need to be. We need quite good answers. KG, get back up here.
Because we're gonna move on from this, right? Lessons have been learned. We have my husband and I have addressed moving forward. KG had her opportunity to talk. What I want to get on from this. It is what it is. We're not divorcing. I don't, you know what I mean? Like that's for me, that's what matters, right? For me, that's what matters, right? I don't have enough. I don't feel like he cheated. I don't feel like his intentions. I just don't feel like it. Did he get caught slipping? Was he a little too comfortable? Was he a little too, yes, right? Yes. But in terms of enough for us to divorce, I just don't feel like that. Could this ever happen again? Absolutely not. This could never happen again. This is a zero tolerance, not move there, like no excuse, not hearing it. We both talked about just kind of like being more prudent and mindful. I'm not answering why I had this lock again because I've said that a bunch of times. But anyway, as I want to say, right, now I'm getting back to me, right, because I did want to tap into this. I think it's so weird that the night before like this broke, and I didn't know anything like about this Friday night. I was in Suzu's live, and I was like saying goodbyes like to Messy Talk. And so like I had planned on just like leaving that side. And right before like I left, this popped off, right? And so the reason that I think another reason why I'm sitting in this too, this is another reason why I'm sitting in this too, and this is who I am, right, as a person. So I'm going to stand on like stuff that resonate with me, like spiritually, for me. I'm not talking about the situation with him. I want to just get everybody in the chat together. I'm not talking about him. I'm not talking about her. I'm not talking about Cuddlegate. I'm talking about me as a person and my relationship with Messy Talk and why I hear what's really going on. So I'm a person my name is not Pocahontas for no reason, right? I don't get away with nothing. Any of the virtues that I have, life has whooped into me. So I find it of no coincidence that the night before I'm ready to walk away from Messy Talk, I get snatched into, y'all know, as long as I've been on Messy Talk the past 6 years, I have never been in a situation where I'm out like this exposed. And if my husband is out like this exposed, then I'm out like this exposed. It has never been that. This situation has allowed me to see what it feels like to have people callously make jokes about stuff that's real in your life. And AJ, I did that to you. It's not fun being in this position. It's not fun to have people spin narratives. It's not fun to have people put stuff on your name. Why am I crying so much? God damn.
Girl. I'm tired of crying. I'm tired of this. But this is really hitting me because I feel so bad that I have participated in what I did not like during these few days. I hated it. I hated people who did not know me, speaking on me, speculating, saying this, saying that about me. You don't know me. You know what I mean? And this was my turn, right? And this is energetic. And I feel like I was definitely serious about making my exit and launching like a space on not on Messy Talk, but a space on TikTok where we could like the good stuff that we do that we love about Messy Talk, like that. I want to do that more. I want to focus more on that. I don't want to do the drama. I don't want to do the stuff. It started making me sick. I cried so hard that night that Shade had that incident with Bella. I was just like, I'm done, and I cried. I also cried behind Bella sitting in that car. Like, I'm done. I don't like seeing all of this turmoil. I'm tired of it. But I don't find it a no coincidence that right as I'm about to make my exit, my karmic moment was this. Because I have sat on this app callously in the comments saying stuff about people cracking jokes, acting like it's not people's real lives. And if I don't like it, I hate that I did that to other people. We have done it with people. It's really fucking with me with you, AJ, because I grew up a kid dealing with like housing insecurity. And the fact that I participated in anything being taken lightly about your situation and did anything but support you in that moment. This is fucking me up and I needed to feel this. You see what I'm saying? See, I have to, when you guys talk about you're taking accountability for something that you don't, that's just who I am naturally. I'm always going to see what did I do and how could I do better, right? But the thing that's been really messing me up about this that I had to clock on myself is that it wasn't fun it wasn't fun for them when you were making your little shady jokes, when you were making and you thought it was, it's just a joke. I don't mean nothing by it. It's not really, no, because people also had to see me misconstrue what they were saying. People also had to see, you know what I'm saying? And then it's not just me, right? It's hundreds of other people. That's not okay. And it shouldn't have took for me to have to be in this position to understand that and have that compassion for other people. And I don't know. I know this is why, like, I promise y'all, like, this is why, like, when I talk about like high standards and virtues, it's because I don't get away with shit. And I feel like I was on my way out and I feel like this was like, not too soon. Now go. Now get the fuck out and don't look back. Don't do this shit no more because it wasn't okay. If you don't like it for you, it was never okay for all of the people that you just was in the comments for. Just let me clock this real quick, hopping on the panel, clocking on some shit that I don't even know the ins and outs and the details, right? That's for me. You get what I'm saying? And I take that, I'm walking away with that. I'm going to be better because I never want nobody to feel like this. Ever. Can I say something? First off, breathe. Second off, with this statement, I'm not coddling you. It's just real shit, okay? Yeah. I feel like this goes back to what you originally said when you were talking about your compassion. You start getting emotional about how you feel bad about the compassion you have. I don't want you to blame yourself for other people's intent because your intent, from what I'm hearing, wasn't there. Your intent today was to have a conversation with another woman to try to gain some level for both of you. Not even level. Not speaking for her. Not even level. Not speaking for her, but other people are feeling like having a conversation where the expectation would be for us to be at odds. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. At the end of the day, just say what you're gonna say. I'm clocking stuff. I see. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't think I don't see inconsistencies, guys. But my problem is not gonna be with her. My problem is not gonna be with her. But see, what people are trying to say is they don't want you to feel like. They feel like for what I'm getting, it's a duality thing. They see your intent, but they don't feel like that's everybody else's intent in the same breath. And they can feel like that, especially when they're coming not only from a new space, but you also talked about in this conversation how they came over here and how the situation started. It was messy. Yeah. It wasn't a genuine conversation where she came to you on the back end because we would have never known about it. So people are going to look at it a little sideways. And with Messy Talk, everybody has the right to their own opinion, unfortunately. Second thing I want to tell you is that having your life put on the forefront for some people as content can be a lot. But don't guilt yourself for everything that you've done in the past, because we've all done dumb shit. I've had to apologize to AJ myself because we've gotten into it. We've all said shit, done shit, because it's a part of the game. It's a part of learning. It's a part of growing. And you're doing the transition from comment cousin to creator. So it's going to be some growing pains. But I just don't want you to constantly blame yourself, because I'm hearing you blame yourself for a lot. And even in the statements about KG, I heard you blaming yourself, but that was directed really towards her and her actions.
Why did I blame myself
not
about
your
KG?
intent. No, I'm talking about when they were talking about KG, you started to blame yourself for your compassion. They were talking about her intent, not yours. When they were talking about her getting gifts and her getting clout, they were talking about her possible intent.
I wasn't saying that.
And you went to blaming yourself for your compassion.
No, I wasn't saying that. That's not what I was saying. I was saying, like, I can see, like, sometimes, like, being overly compassionate, whereas, like, for instance, with Ty, right? This is my sister here, y'all. Like, we talked about this yesterday, and we both said, okay, yeah, let's not, right? We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. And I thought displaying, not having to take it to hell was more important than other things, right? And I did want to give her opportunity to speak. That's neither here nor there, right? That I don't know. And so that's what I was saying, like, just being too compassionate when people, because I have to be honest, and this is no disrespect to KG, there wasn't compassion for me. The story was out circulating. Nobody contacted me. That was something else I wanted to tap into too. The story was out here. We were hopping from panels to panels, but nobody reached out to me. And I said that leading in. Nobody said, hey, we getting ready to do this. I don't want you to be ambushed. This is what, if there was true concern, this happened in the meet and greet was in February. You get what I'm saying? That February 5th through the 8th. Y'all come busting it open in March. You know what I'm saying? Now that he done pissed you off. So it's like, don't be talking about, I care about his wife. His wife needs to know, and nobody reached out to his wife. And y'all been, I've been watching from the outside, just watching how y'all flipping and flopping from different channels, different panels. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I don't have no control over people, but I had to clock that. So trust me, y'all don't think because I'm choosing to move in kindness, because I'm choosing to be peaceful, that I'm not seeing bullshit. He did.
Okay, well, I want to say this.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say this. I appreciate your words. I think that, as you always are, they are, of course, compassionate and insightful. I do have to agree with what the premise of what Shigo was saying, but I don't think she quite said it how I would have said it. I just feel like you are taking a lot of the brunt on to yourself. Like, you truly are. Even with what you just said. I don't even know what the point. What was that you just said?
What you talking about? I said a lot, AJ. Which part?
No, this last end part right here.
I'm so busy reading the comments, I forgot what I said.
The girl reached out to you.
No, nobody reached out to me.
Nobody didn't reach out to her.
That's what I was saying. Like, so, that's what I was saying. So when she was talking about, like, my compassion, that's where I say, like, my compassion, because remember, we had the conversation about finding the balance in things, right? And this is where I'm saying I'm out of balance on passion, on compassion, because I have more compassion for them than they have for me. And I'm actually the person who, my world was rocked and shocked. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, but that's not fair. That's where I was at. Did Cartel come and tell you he laid up with that girl and she woke up and she was in his arms and that he bought pads and panty liners or whatever the fuck?
When that happened in real time, he told me about them buying just high gentle stuff in general. Yes, I knew about that. When that happened in real time, I knew about that, right? So that wasn't like groundbreaking. That wasn't, he bought socks and they picked up panties too, but it was like stuff in general, right? So I'm not mad about that because that's just what we do. Like, that's not.
Stay right there. Stay right there. What was bought and who bought it for who?
Okay, wait. So apparently, so he didn't say nothing about the futon and the sleeping.
There was a few things. Hold on, before we skip subjects, because all of y'all got ADHD brains.
Damn it,
JJ, AJ, I'm answering it for you. There was a few things that was answered in real time, including when Brookie put his feet on him. She'll tell you about that in a second.
I'm not telling about that. That was up to KG, right? So as far as this Cuddlegate situation, none of this was talked to. I didn't know anything about this. But in terms of like the whole like Target run and stuff, and him just like grabbing everything for everybody, I know.
Who went to Target? Who went to Target?
Him. First, it was just gonna be him and KG, and then Brooke tagged along.
So him, KG, and Brooke went to Target?
Yeah.
When they was there, what was bought?
Just like hygiene stuff for the house and for them.
And this had to be on Saturday?
It was on the purchase was made on the 7th. It hit the card on the 9th. Yeah, it was on the what was 2/7.
What day is 2/7? It had to be the day after Friday.
Drilling me. Yeah, I think it was Saturday.
I'm just wondering what day it is. I just got to do that math.
It was Saturday.
Yeah, I'm not. So it was Saturday. It was the next day.
Because so she didn't have
Friday nights.
Okay, and he told you that he bought enough soap and stuff for everybody because what did he swipe the card?
We're not doing all of that. It was enough, and I saw that, and I did see the receipt. So I seen it.
Okay, yeah. You saw the receipt, so it was a bunch of lotion, soap,
toothpaste,
hygiene.
Yes.
Okay. So he didn't buy her no panties.
He nothing. But
she said panties.
I said panties. So
she said panties.
She was already going to buy her stuff. She was going to buy her stuff. When they got to the counter, he just paid for everybody. Like paid for whatever. So whatever, like if Brooke had picked up some stuff, like he had grabbed stuff.
When did you find out that they had begged her to spend the weekend there?
They didn't beg her to spend the weekend there. So they didn't beg her to spend the weekend there. AJ.
That's what she said.
She did not say that. She didn't say that. And that was the thing. Let's not do that because this is my real life. We're not going to do that. Okay?
I didn't say he begged
You said they. Nobody begged, though. That was the thing. And when you do that, it changes the intention. So, and you know this because we just had this conversation with choosing inflammatory words.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. When did she say they all asked her to stay?
Friday night.
I'm sorry. When did he tell you that they all
I didn't hear
asked
anything about any of that. I didn't hear anything about any of that until this.
She didn't say that at first. She changed that up.
What you mean?
Again, because at first, this what I heard.
This is,
and I knew about the Black Girl. I knew about the. Why she put it in that comment? I knew about the Black Girl.
Let's assume that this
she didn't get
this panel. Let's assume that this panel is a meet and greet, and Bradley is supposed to stay away from the house that we all are staying at. If we all are together saying, we want you to, Bradley, come stay with us, you know, if I got to say it.
You're putting in quotation, cartel amongst others, asked us to stay. That's not what she said.
Hold on.
She said that they, not you, JJ, I'm so sorry. I'm talking to somebody in comments because when you quote and you
that's
quote,
what y'all just, that's not true. That's what y'all just did. I took notes. Let me look. Hold on.
Cartel amongst others did not ask me to stay. They were not letting her leave. And I even said that they were not going to let her leave after they done came in. They've been drinking. They've been smoking. It's 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
What KG specifically said, sis, was...
Okay. What hold on, AJ, let me say this. On the way from the cigar bar... No, I wrote this down.
She's about to say what I was about to say.
My notes.
Go ahead,
on the way from the cigar bar, they all asked her to stay at the house. I'm sorry. She said he first asked her to stay at the house. And then I wrote, Polka said they all did. And
no, so what she said was she said cartel
I'm reading my notes.
She said her words were verbatim, cartel along with others.
I'm reading my notes. That was after Polka said, well, they all did. And the girl said, yes, cartel along with others. And then Bradley asked, which others? And then the young lady proceeded to label off the others. To me, if it takes
5 people to ask you to stay, that's a big. So I wasn't trying to be
I see what you're
facetious
saying.
when I said
Because even
big.
prophetess in the who was there in the comments even said I wasn't gonna let her leave either. And that's the thing too, is like we are here on a
and
panel.
she said women and men too.
Yeah, it was women there too.
When they said that, because I wrote notes down. After he asked her that question, then she started to name people, and then she said, well, women and men. That's what she said.
Yes. So that's why I asked that question. It wasn't.
I know it wasn't intentionally using inflammatory language. Yes, I
I'm not talking about. I'm just talking about intentions all together.
Right.
Right. Like, at what point? I mean, how damn? If you were sober enough to, never mind. I'm a hush. You were sober enough to walk your funk ass around goddamn Target, but you weren't sober enough to go home. That's the part I don't understand, man. Also, Poker keep trying to tell me they ain't sleep. This girl said they slept. Because that's what I was trying to figure out. They went to Target and bought drawers. She needed to brush her teeth.
She said she left her bag. She bought socks, drawers. They had an event where you were supposed to dress up and we're all black. And she did not have a dress for that.
That's what I'm saying to you. It's been hours.
Okay, so let me tell you.
She could drive home.
Let's go back.
By now, she can drive home. And even if I plan on staying, Cartel can drive me in whatever car.
You gotta go back, Jay. Okay, go back to this.
And whatever
you
car
knew you wanted to goddamn meet and greet.
Whatever car we're riding to Target in that morning, Cartel can drive me right quick to go get my shit if it's that deep.
You're right. I'm not disagreeing with any of that. I'm not disagreeing with any of that.
When I would have left work,
to me, it's not even about.
I'm into a meet and greet, and I don't have my bag in my car. I'm gonna go home and get my bag, then I'm gonna go to the meet and greet. I mean, it's. I don't know. I guess I'm a little more.
Well, here's the thing. I think you guys are also processing like the entire thing, and I understand that. Right? I'm not discrediting any of that. I expect that. But I came here with a specific. Huh?
If there's no space for her, she didn't pay no money. She ain't even supposed to be there. Why she already got a backpack if they trying to ask her to stay? None of this is making sense.
She didn't have. She
didn't have a backpack. Hold on.
She didn't have a backpack.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
She did that. Yes, she did.
Y'all gotta hear what she said. Y'all going too fast. Y'all into it more than y'all missing it.
No.
Can we stop screaming?
You're not even saying it.
Everybody,
she didn't have a backpack. She left straight from work.
She did.
She left straight from work. She said she didn't have a backpack.
Bradley.
No, you missed her. She said she left her bag.
She said
she didn't have a backpack because she left straight from work. Exactly, verbatim. Forgot her bag, but she left. Hello? But the fact is, if you was packing a bag, girl, you knew you was staying. That's the end of the day.
Exactly.
If you was packing a bag, you knew you was staying. If Friday night you was drunk, the next day you woke up and went to Target when you could have woke up and went to your house.
That's
and
exactly
on Saturday
what I
also
just said.
you knew you was staying. There's plenty of discrepancies and bullshit.
And that's the thing. Here's the thing. And this is what I was trying to say. I've already clocked. I've already peeped. I've peeped those inconsistencies. And that's why when I was saying I had my priorities of what I needed to know, right? And I didn't want to, because here's the thing. I clocked, I'm aware, right? For whatever reason, because if my intention was to not be at alt with her, and I have opened up the door for you to freely, right? I have to give you room. And I have to see what you would rather do. And that goes the same for, like, I'm not trying to say so much because I came here for a reason. And I'm focusing on that reason, that priority. But I don't want anybody in here to think that my eyes are closed. Because what you guys are talking about is accurate.
I think you're getting it wrong, sis. I think you're getting it wrong. This ain't about you.
I know it's not about, I know it's not about her
on your
intentions.
No. Don't come up here and play. Don't come up here and play. She done had all fucking week to play on other platforms. If you gonna come up here and you done talk to her on the phone, Nate, I know if you done talk to her on the phone, she can hear the same pain that everybody else can hear. She didn't have to get up here and do that.
Okay, now, my notes specifically say she left her bag because she was at work. She left it at the house. She went to work. She was at work and she came straight to the house from work, leaving the bag, meaning the bag was already packed. If she already had a bag packed, then them talking her into staying or whatever that part of that story is, all of it is lies. Do you see what I'm saying? It's all lies. None of it even makes sense. So for me, Poker,
you don't think it makes sense for them not to let her leave at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning?
I think the intention was for her to never leave. That is why she had a bag packed already. Are you hearing what I'm saying?
They already
every last one of them was in cahoots. They all knew.
Wait.
This girl was never leaving.
I just want to back this up. Okay. Because I see what you're saying. I just want, because we were talking about two different things, but I see what you're saying. So that we don't even need to back that up. Okay, got it. I'm clocked in on that homie the clown.
Okay. So if she sat here and told you that she already had a bag packed, and yet the bag that she packed, she left. Now she has got to go to Target to get a new bag. To me, I'm now curious.
Not a new bag.
The new things that go in the bag.
Things. Yeah, some things.
To me, I'm curious as to why, of all the people who have to be responsible for replenishing the items that you left at the house when you didn't even pay to be here, have to be Cartel.
It didn't. It didn't have to be him. I guess that's where you guys. I see the conflict in you. It didn't have to be him, but I also could see they're all together and him just wiping for everybody.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, she will swipe for you now. I ain't gonna lie, it ain't no limit. Yeah, it ain't no limit, so I ain't gonna lie about that. But I just hate the fact that I know he didn't have his ass in Atlanta at no Target, and I didn't get no damn invite. That I know he was grabbing shit out there. I would put some shit on the command there.
Poker, I will say the reason why I asked you the question about whether you knew about everything or not is because of that statement you just made again. When you just said you gave him pretty much the choice to see what he gonna do, type shit. That's why I wanted to know if you knew that this would be a co-ed sleepover situation, or did you think he was going to stay in his own room when he first left the house?
That was the guarantee was that he was going to have his own room. So that was that he was going with that as my impression. It was never going to be a co-ed. I'm gonna tell you this: I didn't send my husband off to be laid next to nobody, around nobody, up close with nobody. I didn't. That's not what our agreement was. And that's
what I want to make clear. When you say that, when you say you gave him the freedom to make his own choices, it was with the intent of him going to his own room.
That was my understanding. But here's the thing. Okay. I say that for people. I say that with y'all. I say I don't control people. I don't control people. Y'all do what I'm gonna do is give you space. You make your decision, and I see what you would rather do.
I got another question. Where did he sleep Saturday night?
I forgot. I forgot what he said.
You forgot.
I did. We talked about it, but I'm telling you right now, that was not my priority.
Girl, whatever he said,
I know whatever he gave me for me checked out, and I just kind of like squared that away.
Oh hell, the girl had a bag packed and it checked out. Poker. Where did the man sleep Saturday night?
I don't know. I don't recall. We talked about it, but I don't recall right now. Y'all gonna have to have some grace for me because I've been sitting up in this thing for 5 hours and 40 minutes. It has been a lot of questions. It's about a lot of drilling. All I know is when he and I talked about this thoroughly, and I asked him that, what he said checked out for me, and that's why that has not been my priority.
Okay, I got another question. The security guard that the girl was scared was gonna grape her. Is that who the girl talking about she's sleeping with now?
No.
She slept with Saturday night? So it's the other security guard.
I don't want to say that because people have been saying
so it's 5 bedrooms. The security guards both had a bedroom. Who else had a bedroom?
The other people that was there. I don't want to say the names of people that was there. It was way more people that was there. And I don't. People have already been dropping names. I don't want to say the names of those people because this is not about them. But there was more. It was a full house. It was a full house.
Can I ask a question now? So no after KG stayed, hold on, BJ. After KG stayed with him, did you talk to Cartel that next morning at all?
I've been talking to him throughout. I had been talking to him throughout the weekend, and that's the thing. It wasn't like the next. And so that's the thing too. It was they got back about 4 or 5 o'clock. They were kicking it. They were all like around the house, kicking it, smoking, eating, all that kind of stuff. They sat down. If they got there about 4 or 5, they done been talking, laughing. Where are you laughing at?
Somebody said Otis is the security guard.
No.
What? Oh my God.
But they were up and moving around. Wait 1 second. Mods, only because of like this interface, I cannot see, even when like I just seen people requested to join as a guest, and I can't, when I click on multi-guest, nothing comes up. So can y'all watch that? Especially because I think Suzu was trying to get up here, but I can't. Even when I try to click to accept, people are not coming up. So,
I got y'all, and if y'all in the request, please put that y'all mean to come in the box.
Say Target closed at 11, the Target was not the Friday night. The Target was the Saturday morning. So if they get back between 4 and 5 o'clock, they're kicking it, they're hanging out. They probably fell asleep between like, let's say 5 and 6. If they're up at 8, that's another reason why I was saying like, I'm not getting the intention. That's just for me. That was just my deduction. That's what I got from it.
Okay, but you said that y'all did speak the next morning. Did he say anything about anybody sleeping in any room with him?
No. And I did ask him where he slept. I didn't ask him where he slept because I assumed that he was sleeping in his room. After this, I was asking him where he slept. And that's when we had the conversation like on Friday night and then on Saturday. But I'm trying to, like, I don't want to just say that he slept in his room because
God's child said AJ and she gonna sound like twins. Drop them. No, look, for them comments, it's easy. Like the first comment.
This is not what this is supposed to be. Because she's not here. This was just an opportunity for her to express herself, tell her side without being bombarded and interrupted.
This is your platform, Poker.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Y'all not about to start drilling me because I wasn't.
We're not making fun of her. They just making fun. First off, they call Otis fat. That's the first thing that AJ left at.
No, I said drilling me. Y'all drilling me with questions like I was there.
Oh. No, but this is Poker's perspective. I want Poker's perspective. I can ask you questions. You came in here and told me you did a full in-depth investigation.
I did do a full
and you was a JJ in the precinct. So if you did, then I ought to be able to ask some questions.
She got some stuff she ain't putting out there. And that's the thing.
You ain't gonna come tell the captain of the precinct that you did an investigation and think I can't get answers.
I got some stuff that I haven't put out there. What was most important to me, my priority, I handle. Hold on.
Okay, girl.
Ain't no Airbnb. I would just let this be known because ain't no Airbnb letting no motherfuckers come in their house and ain't no camera. Period.
So, Poker, that is what I'll say. Do it's time to call them. This is my thing. Get the cameras. This is what I think. Well, this is what I'm confused about. Because there is some gaps. And by gaps, girl, there's some missing bedrooms, boo. This is what I'm hearing. I'm not even being funny. Like, missing bedrooms meaning if Cartel had his own room, then I'm guessing on Friday night, nobody slept in Cartel's room. And then it's also like, if this lady was afraid of ABCD, why wouldn't the 2 ladies sleep securely in a room and you sleep on the couch? The 2 ladies should have been in your room, Cartel, and you should have been on the couch without them. On top of that, it's being said that KG's nigga had somebody there the first night or something. He had his own.
Y'all, I can't speak to that. I'm not speaking.
I'm just saying what I'm saying from the comments of what they've been saying has been said. Mm-hmm. My thing is, it's also giving like this is just is giving in its assumption too, like. Bitch, you doing your own thing and I'm about to do my own thing. But my thing is, and this is as far as KG goes, like, because the nigga she was apparently with had his own, blah, blah, blah. So she was about to do her own little one too. But my thing is, if you know that nigga was doing something the night before, what happened the next day? Was you and that nigga in Cartel's room and he was out on the couch again? What's the tea with that? Whose room was you in the second day with that security guard? What's all of that? Girl, is the security guard really who you effing with for real? It was a decision that description, there's some weird shit going on.
I know.
When she hit the little pause in the it's just too much. It's too much for me. Too much for me. Don't let me get
you activated. You're activated, and you're too clocked in. And I don't want to do that to her because that's not what.
Girl, don't let me get to thinking.
Came up here for. I'm sorry. I know y'all like don't protect her. Da, da, da. I know y'all, but it's my word. It's about my word. I gave her my word that I wasn't gonna let that be.
Girl,
happen.
Let me tell you something. This how I know I'm so unserious. God's child said, Poker, just keep playing your city girls and getting dressed up. You'll be all right.
Don't do me like that, God's child.
Y'all crazy.
Don't do me like that.
No, Nate, I got one more question because it's really bothering me. And Jay or Maddie, or King, can somebody answer this? What happened to the extra man that was on the futon? I thought it was 2 men and 2 women. But I might be wrong. I might have heard it wrong. I could have swore I heard an extra man.
I only heard of these 3. Because I only keep hearing about these 3.
Sorry, y'all.
But my question is about the extra bodies in the house. Why are we only hearing from Brookie, KG, and partially Cartel? Why are we not hearing from all these extra bodies that was in the house? I ain't hearing nobody
talk. They were talking, and people were muting them and dropping them. And they're older people too.
And who live?
Doing this over on the other side? They were doing it over there.
Oh, I need to hear from them niggas. That's the people that's gonna tell the truth.
No, that's the thing. These were older people. They're not doing all that. They're not doing all of this. So exactly, the security was out there as well. But either way, I got to mute up, y'all. I'm on the phone. I'm listening though. But yeah, that's the thing.
The security was on the futon.
They were all in that room. It was a chair over there in the corner. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't like an intimate.
Girl, it ain't no way how all these big ass people feel in the last futon.
Hold on. So think about that. Make that make sense. Exactly.
It ain't but 2 futons in this picture here. So what a 3rd futon?
It's not a 3rd futon. The dude was in sitting in the chair and moving. Everybody wasn't asleep. Everybody wasn't asleep.
Girl, you go with that. Well, everybody wants sleep.
I'm telling you.
These ain't the real futons, right?
Yeah, this is it. This is what I pulled off of the website of the house.
And this is, hold on. So this was the 2 futons that was pushed together?
Yep.
Well, let me say this, because I'm about to get mad, Poker. This picture gonna piss me the fuck off.
Bradley, no.
The picture's gonna piss me off.
Hey, hold on. When I came in here, was people on the couch? Where they at?
Let me tell you this.
The girl
because
said
a futon, motherfucker, you pop the back off that bitch and then lay down, and it's enough for 2 bodies. So, bitch, I don't know why the fuck your strong ass ain't to the left and them 2 drunkies ain't to the right. You should have popped that back down, laid them the fuck down, and you laid down over there. Y'all should have been looking at each other from across the motherfucking room, bitch. We don't need no king-size full-time bed.
And he pushed them together.
Ain't no motherfucking way. Oh, bitch. I know them ain't the full-time. I know them ain't the motherfucking foolers, toners. Bitch, you should have popped the back off that motherfucking leg.
So please don't, because I had to take the things out of my ear. But please don't make me lose my boxes. I can see you, but I can't hear you. But go ahead. Sorry.
Don't piss me off now.
No, Brandy, let's talk about how the girl
Poker put the other picture back up, Nate.
Poker told me
he had them on the couch.
Poker told me he wasn't even laying flat, that the girls was laying flat. KG told you in her sleep she gets so wild that she go from laying flat to a 90-degree angle. She said she was laying vertical. To lay on his chest. She confused the fuck out of Poker. Poker said, wait, vertical? Bitch, you sat up in your sleep. Because Poker said he wasn't laying down. This is too much. It's too much. She said, you stand up in your sleep? It's too much. Oh, Lord. Where AJ go? I ain't gonna lie, Poker, that was funny because the whole vertical conversation took me the fuck out. I think everybody's sad. You okay, Poker? Because you've been holding on for hours.
She on the phone.
Okay.
I don't think the situation funny.
Not the moderator dropped me and denied my request. Why y'all did all of that?
That's fucked up. Somebody did that to me too that was in here. I don't know who did it, but they is not playing tonight.
You gotta make light of this shit. This is some bullshit.
Nah, for real, they could have folded that hot dog bun reverse and laid one on one side and one on the other.
This is some bullshit. And Poker said we moving on. So why we can't laugh at it?
It's a way to laugh. You can't laugh at it. Laugh, but not laugh at it.
I'm laughing at the damn girl telling us she went from laying flat to sleeping on his chest in a vertical position. That's what I was laughing at.
Girl, don't ask me that question. When I answer, you tell me shit. Cause y'all motherfucking in tears. Bitch, I'll be like, this funny. Girl, wipe y'all motherfucking face. Bitch,
either we gonna laugh okay, y'all need to make y'all mind up. Either we gonna blow it off and move on, or we gonna be serious about it and get this girl like we need to. Now,
nobody needs to get God. Nobody needs to get God. Nobody needs to get God.
Poker want to have compassion, so let's fucking laugh. Shit,
he talking about getting KG.
Yeah, don't get KG. Don't get anybody. I just think it's just Poker in a difficult position. That's the only thing that I don't like. I don't know. That's my thing. My thing is I just don't. When it comes to marriages and shit, bitch, I don't play like that. Like that's y'all know I say that every time, bitch. I'm not married, but this is like a thing. Like even if you are married, you should never even have your significant other. It could be man or woman in a position like this. That's my only thing, bitch. Because there's a lose-lose. Like there's nothing that Poker could come on here and say that's gonna make anybody be like, okay. Besides, I'm about to leave that nigga. That's the only thing motherfuckers be wanting to hear, and they only want her to leave him, bitch, because they single. Respectfully, you not about to put me in no situation because bitch, heads gonna be knocked off and walls gonna be knocked the fuck down, bitch. Even if it wasn't true, right? Even if it's not true, bitch, I don't even need the sentence, boo. I don't need the next bitch to even say, girl, you even sneezed on their motherfucking neck. I don't play that shit, bitch, let alone put an arm around a bitch. Not your big ass arms, hoe. 20 inches around, bitch, because you be in the gym every day. I'm not doing none of that, baby. I'm not doing none of that.
I'm not single, and I personally don't think I say be single, but I do say for me, cheating is expensive. I don't necessarily leave, honestly, but I do think cheating is expensive. But first, I got to make you know you cheated in order for you to even start paying the cost. You know what I mean? So for me, I feel like he ain't really being held to the fire like he need to be. He getting a pass.
So AJ, but the thing is, it's not a pass. It's really when you, and I mean, sis, I know you can hear me or whatever, and I'm not gonna say he's a lying nigga. We're gonna use this in general. When a nigga is lying and offer no shade, Cartel, I heard when even you was reacting and talking about baby boy, and just how you give it up, you're gonna give whatever the fuck you want to give and really not give too many fucks about it. Y'all not all ladies, but a lot of ladies have been in that situation. You feel like you know everything, bitch. You done got all your exes crossed. Bitch, you might have all the proof in your motherfucking hand, and when you bring it to that nigga, it's gonna be an excuse. It's gonna be a lie. There's gonna be a validation, and there's gonna be doubt put in your motherfucking brain. Now you looking at yourself like, bitch, am I stupid? I've been there. I don't know if y'all have been there, but bitch, I've been there. Bitch, you gotta have every motherfucking I dotted and T crossed, and regardless, when you bring it to the nigga, they're still gonna lie to you. Niggas are liars. Respectfully, that's coming from a nigga. Niggas are motherfucking liars, bitch. You can have everything motherfucking ready, ho. They're gonna lie to you. So, bitch, there's nothing you can do about it. You're either gonna believe it or not. They're gonna make you look stupid, bitch. They gonna put it on their mama, their kids, and their dead granny, bitch, before they tell you the motherfucking truth. And you're gonna be sitting there like, bitch, I didn't even think, bitch, you swore to God. You swore to God, so I decided to believe you, bitch, and go find that next motherfucking message. Bitch, nigga, you ain't shit. Been there, done that, honey. I know for a fact.
I feel like at this point, we need to line them up and tell them, come on, and we're going to buy us a futon, and everybody can be cuddled up. Come on. Take a picture on a futon.
That is the definition of gaslighting. When you sit up here and say that when somebody's telling the truth and you convince them that they crazy and they got receipts, proof, facts that your ass is telling the truth and you still say they crazy, that is 1000% gaslighting. Look up the definition.
I think that I am happier than ever that I am paposexual. I wish all of you heteros the best. That is some bullshit. I won't be dealing with any of that from these no good ass niggas. And yeah, there's that. And also, I'm not that type. Once I decided you cheating, bitch, if you want to stay with me, you gonna just accept that you cheated and pay the cost. Cause like I said, it is expensive. I'm not arguing about the witch, cause if anything, I'll knock your head off your shoulders and send you on your way. Throw the baby away with the bathwater. You see what I'm saying? You understand? Look, I'm doing a check-in. I don't know if he's still on the phone. I just want to make sure you're okay. And let me say, as a single woman, I don't give married women advice. As a single woman, I don't give advice to married people because I would say stay because this isn't that major. I've dealt with like more major shit just in regular relationships. But again, I'm single. So I can't say, stay or leave, but I wouldn't leave for something this small. Just me.
I definitely wouldn't either. I mean, you would have to, I feel like you would have to come with, it would have to be a little more, like I would need a little bit more. I don't know. I just look at the caliber of women. It's just enough for me. I'm not
going nowhere. I bust good nuts, man. I didn't say I was leaving. I don't think y'all heard me. I said it's expensive. I didn't say I was going nowhere. There's a difference. It's gonna cost you.
Yeah,
But let me ask this, because some people had this conversation. Is a cuddle on the couch cheating? To y'all. If it was y'all. A cuddle on the couch is enough to get your head knocked between the cushions of the couch when people looking for you like loose change. Right. Okay, or not a cuddle, a layup on the couch, because she said it wasn't a cuddle, so we're going to call it a layup.
This
is my thing when it comes to that, right? And if it's no offense to none of them. I don't give a fuck if it was an alley-oop on the motherfucking couch. Girl, I don't need your hair set your boo. This is my thing, and this is, again, not with specifically Polka and Cartel. Cartel, if you still listening and you want to vote Polka, blah, 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 bitch, I'm letting you know. I'm not talking about you specifically, bro. Or Sis or KG. When you're dealing with a cheating motherfucker or you in a situation like that, when there's one lie, there's going to be multiple. And bitch, when a motherfucker give you one thing, there's more to come that they're not telling, if that makes sense. A motherfucker will admit to cheating one time and then not tell you about the other 50 times. A motherfucker will admit to kissing but not admitting to, bitch, you just sucked that dick. A motherfucker will admit to sit up vertical on the couch and an arm around a corner, but bitch, not a motherfucking cuddle in the middle of the night, bitch, and pants slipping and fall a hoe. It's always gonna be more, bitch. You said that. This is just my opinion. But you said that, and that's what you feel like you gave me, and you gave me that little bit to see my motherfucking reaction. I told you that we kissed, and bitch, you done had a motherfucking uproar. So you think I'm about to tell you that we fucked? No, I gave you what the fuck I could give you, and your reaction is gonna tell me how more I can give. But I promise you, when it's one, it's gonna be 2 and 3, bitch, every time. I mean it.
And I think that women and
where there's smoke, there's fire. I agree. Thank you. One thing I do know is about a relationship, bitch. And one thing I do know is about getting cheated on, bitch, and staying, baby. Your best bet is if you cheat on me, bitch, you better hope I don't find that motherfucking number. Because, bitch, when I find the number on who you cheated on me with, you're going to be mad because tomorrow I'm about to go fuck them, bitch. Then on the third day, we're going to fuck together. And I mean that, Lord. Bitch. I'm not playing hoe. And, bitch, you better hope they respond, bitch. Because if not, I'm about to be at their door and your door, hoe. Because y'all some lying ass bitches. I don't play that shit. Somebody said, how was his feet hanging off again? I don't want to talk about this no more. I got dropped, and I don't have time to be getting dropped for nothing. Bradley can say whatever he wants. I get dropped, so ask Bradley. Well, can we talk about? Okay, I gotta go, y'all. I love y'all. I gotta go. I'm done. I really do love y'all. Thank y'all for tonight, girl. This is my messy. No, Bradley, don't leave. I gotta go. AJ, hold it down, boo. Bye, Shigo. It's good to see you again. Ty, nice to meet you, girl. Tell my sister I love her, okay?
Gotcha.
Bradley, they only are allowing you to talk. You cannot AJ, girl, it's gonna be better when I gotta make phone calls, boo. I gotta get on this phone, girl. It's 2:45. Bye, y'all. I love y'all. Bye, Brad. You see they turning my mic off and Bradley leaving. Who the fucking mods in here? Let me look through. I know one of them don't like me. It's okay. Who on the list so I can tell you who doing it to me? I don't know everybody on the list. Cause she added a few when we started the list. Why y'all fucking with me out there? But I haven't bothered any one of you fuckers. I'm up here trying to talk to Poker. I'm glad that we got the girl gone. God damn it.
Dropped it so fast like Steve Wilkos, baby. It was fast. I looked up, she was gone.
Oh, y'all ain't right for how y'all did me tonight, now. I swear. And I'm the one that be trying to help y'all get there before 16 hours later. But you know, good guys always finish last, I guess.
I hope Poke is okay. She's been quiet for a minute.
It's the one that...
Yeah, I'm probably about to go call her.
I don't have her number. I'm going to have to email her. I haven't sent her my number.
No, guys, I'm
She said she on the phone.
I'm not asleep. I'm on the phone and I'm trying to coordinate something for my mom. Sorry.
Oh, we just making sure you okay, bro.
I'm not asleep.
Okay, just making sure you okay. That's why. That's all, friend. Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, I'm on the phone.
Hopefully Bradley gave y'all enough because y'all won't hear from me, so fuck you.
KG didn't want us to ask questions anyway. I had some good questions. I
didn't have no questions for her.
I did.
I had already figured out she was a liar. Okay? Yeah, so that she was out of her before she even got started. Yes. I'm telling you, somebody said, VP Smiley said, I wanted to hear.
I ain't gonna lie, the way this live started, that's why I had a few questions, because the way she started, it was just like, she was like, I did lie. I was like, what the fuck? That's why when she tagged you.
I missed the beginning. That's why
you should have seen this comment section. They was all saying, hold the fuck on. So you fucking lied.
When I came in the building, I missed all of that. So I tagged the girl. I said, did you cuddle her? And Georgia Peach tagged me to my AJ. Come on now, be nice. I'm like, shit. I'm trying to get down to the bottom of this shit. I came in late. I want to know what we was off. Did you cuddle? So when they said no, she ain't cuddle, Poker said no, she ain't cuddle. So I tagged the girl again and said, well then why you lie, ho? And then somebody else tagged me and told me to be nice. I can't get her. I didn't quite understand that till I understood that.
I don't know if you missed it. She tagged you and said, what did I lie about? And I tagged her and said, you just said you fucking lied. I was like, you can't make this shit up.
That's a lot of truths going on around this bitch.
Get the fuck out of here. And that's why I wanted to ask her, like, so if you lied, like, why'd you lie about lying? You confused the shit out of people over here. Y'all said,
why would you lie about lying?
Child have us drunk.
Look, y'all say we old now. You can't be confused
about lying, y'all?
like that. You confuse the shit out of us over here now. We do logic over here, okay? That shit don't make no fucking sense.
God's child, I told she go to hush. Now you see I'm chilling now. Don't be in your shit.
Lord, be quiet.
Why would she lie about lying?
What's your take? I ain't got one. I'm with Bradley. Whatever Bradley said, I'm with it.
Somebody said rap like a bubby was
What?
I think that was Jay. I don't know if it was Jay or Daddy that said that in the comments. They said every time you ask her something, she started.
I love when she said only Bradley on the panel. Girl, I got down here and whipped out the note section on my iPhone so fast, I typed every word I heard. I was so glad. Good. I can get right on down here and just listen.
Oh, yeah, AJ, she lied about prayer. She didn't go to the Lord either.
And did.
She said, my bad, Lord. She didn't go to God either. It's like, girl, you be playing. Y'all really be playing over here. And thinking we stupid. That's why everybody was laughing in the comments, child.
I really don't have a problem with Dr. Duchess. I just don't like how she tried to play with me. I really don't have a problem with her.
Y'all better stop playing with God.
Stop playing with me. They do need to stop adding him to all this stuff, though.
For real, because when I go to heaven, I'm not answering for that.
Somebody said, I knew it was going to hell when BK came up. Somebody else said, y'all be in the Gross Sisters -1. What?
I I'm not. First off, the mean person is the person that decided to come up here and lie. I'm telling you. Somebody said left the bag when she wasn't even invited. Not to mention, nobody asked you to lie. You just gave a voluntary lie out of nowhere. Like, who does that? Like, where the mean people? Why you just voluntarily lie to strangers? Like, that shit is crazy. That's crazy. Listen, that girl told so many lies, I couldn't even keep up no more. Sis packed the bag and left. Let me tell you something else. This how you know they came up with some dumb shit, because why did you put all of that extravagant shit on the shit? You know what I mean? Like, why you just didn't start with, bro, I was going to stay for the weekend, I left my bag. That was easier than... the trips, the coordination. I got days, men and women, all of that extra dumb shit. All for us to get a one line statement. I got sleepy, I went to bed, that's it. That's all. Which, again, respect regardless, you feel what I'm saying, was crossed. But I still stand on the fact that if you really felt some kind of way, you could have went to poker first. Period. I think the only person who was required to go to poker first was Cartel, and if he didn't, and poker okay with it, I don't understand how we mad at that girl for it. I feel like I'm not mad at nobody. I just feel like it would have been more. It wasn't right. I just feel like it would have been more appropriate if you're going to have the conversation on here. I feel like if it happened on the 7th, bitch, you should have told it on the 7th. If it happened on the 8th, you should have told it on the 8th. Who? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like in general. If y'all was gonna bring this up, like y'all should have been on ran it back. I don't think, as you can see by KG's behavior, it was never her intent to bring it up. Never. No. But by the way she hiding the security guard, there are things that Brookie could say that KG probably didn't want mentioned in that moment. Now that none came out, and it's too late. But in that moment, what she was trying to say was the embarrassment of the rest of the story, which we still have yet to get. Okay. But I genuinely believe Saturday was the mad day from the girl Brookie, right? Not KG. KG didn't bring it. Brookie did. Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens when people go places with each other on mad day. So, no, I don't think she had to mention it on the 7th. I don't think she had to mention it on the 8th. If she'd have held it to the middle of next month, who was we to tell her when Cartel or KG was going to cross her and make her feel like she needed to say it? Why were they doing it? Yeah, no, I agree with that part. I do want to say I'm not taking away any blame from Cartel, but when we were talking about compassion, the reason why I said that she should have said something then is because if you feel this compassion and you feel so bad and today you want it to be a girl's girl because you've been wanting to have this conversation, we are all grown as fuck. You could have been had that conversation. I hate when people do that. I hate when people say months later they've been wanting to have this conversation as if they can't just go in a DM and say, hey, I need to talk to you about this because it's been weighing heavy on my heart because I feel bad for doing X, Y, and Z. That's just grown woman shit. If it takes your friend putting that shit out for you to want to say something, I feel like that's pride. And I feel like we missed some conversations. Like, I really feel like it had to be some conversations before the event. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, yeah, girl, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to whoop. You should come. Oh, yeah, girl, we're going to be there. Yeah, them niggas, you know how they do. They going to be lit. And they already had their whole little mind set up on, you know, what they were going to do from the jump. I mean, that's why listen, that's why her bag was packed. She was talking so much. She said, dinner, I didn't even know where dinner was. That's why I wasn't even dressed right. No, you wasn't dressed right because you had just got off of work. Let you tell it in your bag. You left. She told so many lies, she couldn't keep up with them. The events that you was building don't even go together. That's how I knew they was a lie. You packed a bag full of clothes to a place you didn't know you was going. Then the excuse of why you wasn't dressed for the occasion ain't the bag is that you didn't know, but you went there. They gave you an address to a restaurant. Most likely the restaurant itself, you looked at it. How you didn't know you was going there? But to fit the rest of the lie, she threw that in there. The whole thing was fantasy. The whole fucking thing. All of it. I agree. And I think that sometimes, and I'm just going to be real, and I'm not just making this all about the women, but I'm a woman myself.
I've been up in that position sometimes when you see people living a certain lifestyle and it looks good. You don't know what this woman or this man didn't have to go through to get what they got. I'm just being real. You don't know. But you see this woman and she going here, she doing this, and she got teeth, she got an ass on her, she looking good, she smelling good, she going, she's sharing this with y'all. Sometimes people fantasize over other people's reality and they do dumb shit like that. That's why she couldn't get a lot together, because it's really deeper than just the man. It's the reality. Oh, thank you. I don't know,
And that
Ty,
is the question,
I don't
everybody.
know, Ty, because for me, I don't think it's no deeper than just a man for her, baby. And I don't think that this saga is going to end if Coco don't get to getting real and honest about that part of it.
I think that question that the common cousins keep asking is a good question about the security guard. If she knew whether he was staying or not. Because, we do know the part where she went to cartel out of fear, but did she even know he was staying, or was that,
I asked her that, but she started spazzing. And then I think she said that they didn't have what they had going on till Saturday. So that Friday, I guess they wasn't thinking about each other that Friday, but then that Saturday they had the rendezvous. Girl. Good night, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for having me. Night, Ty. Night, Polka. You're on the damn phone by why you going to bed so early? You done took all them notes. What else you got? 3 a.m. It's not early.
Polka, is that person speaking somebody that was at the event? Because I'm reading the comment. I'm being nosy.
Somebody said that there was a gentleman when I was around. I saw it somewhere.
No, it was the other comment.
There's another one.
So, I don't want to say that out loud, but that makes me ask more questions, but that's not my fucking business.
Guys, we've seen the crazy shit that these liars got going on. Now, I think personally, you guys should pack your bags and head on back down to Timbuktu. Now we know Polka is a liar. We know that she's gone bad cartel. And we fucking know that KG and cartel fucked. Oh my God. My night couldn't have been any better. What a way to spend a night. Y'all know, I was taking a nap and I woke up and stuff. So I might just let y'all stay up for a little while longer and not mute if La is sleeping. Only if y'all agree to being nice to me. So now we're going to go into the thoughts of what y'all think is going on. We want to know. What is y'all thoughts? Comment, cousins.
You are bald.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm trying to figure out what I missed.
Kiara might be doing the show tonight, y'all. I might be. But don't worry, my bonnet is on because I had to wrap my hair. I got something important to do in the morning. So,
I'm about to say, did
Papaya's
she
gonna
reveal
leave.
I didn't
anything that we
know that
didn't
you was
already know?
gonna, but I didn't know y'all was gonna hear that because I forgot I requested up and I was saying that mid thought. I do want to say that was AI. It was
What was AI?
when they said you was bald. I said, AI, how you know that? You know what I mean? Because how would you know? That's what
They
I
also
had
said
asked
I
it.
live. They also said I live with my mom and my daddy.
Well, you are in my
And
basement, and so
for sure, for sure, for
yeah,
sure,
nice basement.
for sure. Now the bitch want to take credit for my basement.
It's my basement. You live in my basement. Remember that?
If it's mine.
Your name is not on the lights. See, listen, black. You can't let black people move in with you because they get the acting colored. You know.
Kiara don't be camming up because I don't have to show y'all that I'm really cute in real life. But Suzu is live, and I think that we should play the live, y'all.
Who is Susu?
We should play the
I've been
live.
seeing her
It's so
name in the
many
comments.
new. It's so many people being introduced that I am gonna block everybody because I will tell you this. This has been ghetto home wrecking. Oh,
I'm just trying to figure out if they said anything that she didn't already know.
oh yeah, she did. So well, KG lied. KG at first, KG went over there. Her rehearsed, orchestrated. I can't wait to talk to that flathead, love head girl. Because for her to
Who?
sit up there and make it, and I'm sorry, Lord, that AI. For them to make it seem like somebody bullied her, crazy. They talking
Exactly.
about, I just felt bad how she was treated. I felt bad how she was laying. Because we're not, see, because if somebody was laid up with my man, and this is just me because I'm a person, I'm a believer. If somebody was laid up with my man and he was laid like a mummy that was also laying down with his feet planted on the floor, but his feet was also on the air, and if y'all wasn't laying down, somebody answer me this. How did his arm fall on your neck to the shoulder breast, but y'all wasn't laying down because then he wasn't leaning on you? For
Y'all,
his
I
arm
think
to
I
have
got the
felt,
perfect. Papaya, I think I figured it out. I've got it down to the
hold
science.
on, but let me, because I gotta finish the question.
Okay.
Because if he never had his arm, in fact, around you anyway to begin with,
Right,
right?
right, right.
How would his arm have descended, right,
Right.
to your next
Hold
to your
on.
arm
Let me
or
get a
shoulder?
ruler so we can go through
Get
class,
a
girl.
ruler. Do I need to get the whiteboard? Because see, because I'm taking anatomy and physiology, so I actually know how the muscles work.
Let's
How
get
did the
this.
arm fall on the neck to the shoulder?
But
Because
Papaya, I think that's the wrong question because at the end of the day,
How did his
once
arm
they
bend back
was
on this motherfucking shoulder? How did
once they was asked to dick,
Can somebody
that was
please
it.
tell
Like
us?
there was really nothing else to really be said. Once they were asked to date, that should have been grounds for divorce.
Okay. Y'all got a lot of energy.
But then
I
again, I
got
ain't
a
gonna
lot
call
of
for nobody's
energy.
divorce.
I
so
got a
look, hear
lot
me
of
out.
energy.
Okay, so then the neck to the arm, shoulder arm embrace, right? Here's the thing. In the morning time, if you only live 40 minutes away, because it only takes a couple hours for me to sober up. If you only live 40 minutes away, you could have drove there, washed your coochie. Because I feel like, here's the thing. Also, KG isn't homeless. Why did you have to pay for it? And me personally, I do run a strict household and a strict program. My man is not allowed to just buy people things willy-nilly out of a
Right.
joint account. I would put my man in a headlock. That's
Right.
just me, though.
Girl,
So I started putting him in a headlock. Hold on, Carol, because look,
goddamn.
look, look, look. My man is not going to go buy nobody's panties. Are you okay?
Okay. So we gonna flip the camera. Okay. Now,
Why are you bullying Big Lie while you sleep? So look,
wait. Let me clean my camera real quick.
I'm turning your camera off.
No, no, have to show y'all my screensaver now.
Why you're not gonna
Yeah,
bully Lie
tomorrow
while
gonna go
she sleep?
crazy.
Go ahead. Put up a picture of KG. So
Yeah.
here's the
Okay.
thing. Would y'all, if some, because my man not buying no girl no panties, you're gonna have to buy your own panties. And also, why do you feel indebted to buy? So here's the thing. Also, if you buy toiletries for the whole house, so the whole house showed up with no toiletries, the whole house showed up with no way to wash their ass. That y'all was just gonna use water and spit, which spit was swapped, but so the whole house showed up
Water
with
and
no way to
spit is
wash
crazy.
their ass. No, but I'm saying, so you mean to tell me he had to buy toilet? So nobody showed up with a way to wash their ass.
And let me flip the camera, girl, because we gotta talk about
No,
I
this.
mean,
and then this is even
some niggas do like
crazier.
that twang
We gotta
though. I
talk
Hold
ain't.
about
on,
this
but this is
now.
even crazier. This is more than 10 people sharing about 2 bottles of soap.
Mm-hmm. I
Why?
Some
can I
niggas like that twang.
can I get my little thing real quick?
I agree. We couldn't agree anymore.
This my thing, right?
Oh, hey, Cap.
What's up, Key?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you why I feel like she was doing a lot of coddling and deflecting. I don't know if y'all noticed in the comments what I was saying, but she knew that nigga cheating because she cheating too.
I'm just here to show my hair.
You feel me? Like it's no
We're
way
having
you.
an important conversation
It's
right now,
it's
sis.
no way that you
That
that
hair has to
calm.
wait.
You feel me? You that calm. You clocked everything else, as they say. You feel me? When they was on Bella's ass, she was on Bella's ass, clocking everything. Now all of a sudden you ain't clocking shit.
Why is Ruthie making faces towards
Yeah,
me?
I'm
I ain't
leaving.
gonna hold you, ma. My fucking wife was listening to that
Ruthie,
shit. She
your
was
hair
like,
is so
"Ain't no
cute.
fucking
I
way."
can't
It's
see
no
it.
way. It's
Put
no
me on the
way,
big
bro.
screen. Put me on
Let
the
me
big
put you on
screen.
the big screen. Hold on. Well, ask Papaya. Ask Papaya. She
You
got
Put
this.
me on
feel
the
me,
big
bro?
screen.
It's no
I'll
way.
give you guys a little show.
He was too
Please.
calm. Too
It
calm.
says I can't switch expanded spots. Hold on. Oh, okay. There it is.
Let us see, girl.
Listen to me. I knew the way she was stalling from the beginning when they was trying to do all that music shit and all that. I knew she was stalling because she was already ready
Nah,
to play.
you can hear
Definitely.
at the beginning before I got off. You could hear at the beginning that she was making that shit up as she was going.
Gonna go see my
Yeah.
man.
And you could hear
What's
her
her
goddamn voice.
challenge?
You could hear her voice shaking and shit. She was scared as hell, and she was
Yeah.
goddamn making that shit up as she went.
She had to get up there and do that because they just like, all right, they gonna hold her accountable. You feel me?
Man,
I
she stretching
agree.
the fuck out that shit. She
Like,
knew what time it was. If it was
I
two
definitely
futons in
agree.
that motherfucker, and y'all put them bitches together, at the end of the day, y'all two as women could have slept on one futon, and Cartel could have either slept on the other one, or
That's true.
like just as a nigga, bro, you could have just slept on the fucking floor.
facts.
He had his
Like
own
you a
room.
nigga.
He had his own room.
He's a nigga that been in the
Ruthie,
jump.
go see your man.
Yeah, like
Yep.
bro, I
Bye.
sleep on the floor real quick.
Good
You
night.
feel me?
You look good,
I
girl.
wouldn't even do no shit like that.
You
Like
look
my
good.
wife was listening to that shit. She was like, "Bro, I wish you fucking would."
I already knew she was gonna call it him though. I knew it. Like, it's no way. I already knew it from the get go.
Well, do y'all? I think that she's covering for him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She collared him.
Like I just feel like if you can't have a party at Buenos Noches, where the fuck else can you go?
Yeah, like, and the only and like again, and just my opinion, I wouldn't even if it's an open marriage, then it ain't cheating. But at the end of the day, if it ain't an open marriage, she cheating as well, and that's why she ain't really going so hard. Cause you know what I'm saying? She doing her
I
own
got my
thing.
Do
whiteboard
he pay
out.
all
We
the
finna
bills?
solve it.
Oh
Do
wait,
No, he
who pay
don't.
all
switch
the
the
bills?
layout. Lots. I
No,
Do
he
mean,
don't.
Cartel pay all the bills?
She's
No,
the
he don't.
papaya,
breadwinner.
papaya.
Hmm?
Switch
Oh yeah,
switch
he
the
wildin'.
layout
I don't know how to do
to
that.
9. Okay, hold on. Switch the
She's the
layout to 9,
breadwinner.
y'all.
If I ain't mistaken, she got her
If
own
it's a
shit.
mod in here.
Like, you feel me? I think she got like her own business. I ain't mistaken. I think.
Yeah, she's the Brit. Yeah, she makes
What
the
you
she makes
Yeah,
the
what you
like
want me
decision.
to Kier, you want me to put me in the big box or like
No,
what?
I want you to make 9 boxes.
9. What lies
I
sleep?
don't even know if we can even do that shit.
Hold
Lies
on, let
sleep?
me do
I
it.
think Locke can only
Nah, I
switch the
can do it. I can do
layout.
it. Nah, I can do it. Hold on.
Yeah, switch it to 9. So
Oh, there it is, right there.
Okay.
I can't
So
fucking stand them.
I'm about to make me big screamy. I'm about to solve
I'm about
this
to
for
say
you
if
guys.
she the
About
breadwinner,
to
Yeah,
that
solve
she's
nigga
the
this.
tripping.
breadwinner, bro. Like,
Okay.
I could see if he was
Can
this is
y'all can
Cartel's
y'all see this?
this is
Can y'all see
Cartel's
this?
main job, bro.
Yes.
Which color y'all want? Which color y'all want me to do?
Pink.
blue,
That's red. Okay, I got red.
Blue.
Okay.
blue.
Okay, blue. Okay. So right, right, right. We have we're gonna do KG. We're gonna do cartel. Right,
Mm-hmm.
right. One futon
Mm-hmm.
because it was two, but they subtracted one.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So really, this was two.
Mm-hmm.
So they made it one futon. That was a choice. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
This is a choice. My husband would have got beat up at this choice. That's just me.
I agree. I
That's
agree.
just the
I
type of
agree.
that's just the type of ship I run.
But it's okay,
Actually,
friend.
I'm gonna start
It's
over.
okay.
Right.
I
Don't
would
ask
just
me while
bleed
I
it
have
out.
this. I do this at school. This is how I do my homework. So KG was drunk and didn't eat her food at the restaurant. See, we're not getting the big picture. See, this y'all can make me mad.
Yeah, she did want her
KG
food because she went to
didn't
deep
eat.
throat.
She didn't eat food. She ate that. Right. Okay. KG went out to eat, didn't pay for her food, but didn't have money for toiletries.
Mm,
Right?
mm-hmm,
Because you was ordering food, but you couldn't afford it. You know you couldn't. Brookie would have been a victim again.
mm-hmm,
Okay, so first one, broke. She's broke. Okay. She didn't pay for the meet and greet. Two,
That's a
broke, right?
big
Because,
one.
double
right,
broke, double
KG,
broke,
That's
double
true.
KG
broke.
didn't pay for this meet and greet, so she had to pay what and pussy, right?
Mm,
See, because when you do the math, let me turn it over here, right? Because she had to pay in coochie,
mm-hmm,
right? Because didn't pay for the food, didn't pay for the meet and greet,
mm-hmm,
couldn't pay for the toiletries. Three, broke,
mm-hmm.
right?
Don't
See,
forget,
when
So
don't
I
how did
forget
asked
the,
that
she?
shit yesterday, they was trying to
don't,
cuss me out.
don't forget the drinks and the
Right,
gas
four.
and the
Well, I'm
gas.
gonna do the drinks there, but the four broke on gas, right? So
Mm-hmm,
how can she make up with these two? Lying.
mm,
See, because she already paid for her sins with these two with Coochie to make up for not having gas, you know, and not paying to get there. She had to lie because
mm-hmm,
he had already given her money for that, right? He had already
mm-hmm,
given her money for the toiletries. Now
mm-hmm,
broke again because she couldn't pay for the Target run, but
mm,
also she was replaceable because the security guard smashed somebody else.
mm. Oh, that's another thing.
Broke
Hold
and
up, hold up. Let
replaceable.
me stop you real quick,
Right.
Papaya.
Mm.
Hold on. Let me just interject real quick. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think the security guard was a throw off. I don't even think she was really fucking with KO. I think the whole plan was to fuck with Cartel, and the KO was just to throw in there so
So it
everybody could just think that she was fucking with the security nigga.
was deception.
That's what I think.
I
It was
agree.
deception. Okay. 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 So she was replaceable because Cartel just needed some booty, but it was really deception because Kyle
Exactly.
don't matter, right? Kyle don't matter, but she was still broke. This is the main thing you got to think of. When you broke, you do broke things.
Mm-hmm.
Because why would you be somewhere sleeping on a full time? Me personally, I would have got a room. It's 37 people in this house, 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. I'm gonna stay at a hotel.
Papaya, I
Perfect.
got a
Huh?
question.
What's up? What's up?
What, um, never mind.
Okay, so Kiara's going to jail.
I think the
So
math
okay,
wasn't nothing.
okay. So she's broke a lot, replaceable. She's a deception. She's a deceptor. There's deception. Kyle doesn't matter
He's a
because here's the
deceptor.
thing.
Okay.
Because if you had just got there, you met him that day. How did you already fall in like with him that much to where you had your eye on him the whole time? You didn't. You didn't. You just met him. You
Mm-hmm.
fell in like with him later once you realized that married
Well,
man was inside going home
she
to
did say
his
they was
wife.
flirting, and then he picked her up, and then that's when she like kind of like ooh.
Yeah, but
That's
she
true.
met him that day. How do you fall in like with him? Because the motherfucker picked me up after some drinks. Haha, you funny, but I'm really not in like because we're too old for that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We're too old to fall in like that fast.
Facts.
So really, she's bald, and so when you add all of this together, because being bald is really important. You
Hold on,
cannot trust bald
papaya.
Papa-
people. Hmm.
papaya.
Papaya.
Hmm.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Uh, don't forget that Brookie had her own cover, and KG was sharing a cover
God
with
damn
Cartel.
it. You're right. God shit. I need a new piece of paper. God. Oh.
Okay.
I'm stressed out. My
Papaya,
blood
you
is
have
going.
school in the morning. You
I
have
had it.
school.
I do not have
You,
school on. I do not
so
have
you need to
school.
make sure you go to
I'm switching to
Staples.
the red marker because you guys have cracked the code.
Wait, so
It
who
was
had the sticky?
one
Who had the fishy pussy?
blanket. Whose coochie was thinking?
Didn't they say that someone had the
Oh, it
fishy
was one
coochie?
blanket. Was the fishy coochie under the blanket?
Mm.
It was a hot blanket.
I mean, you never know.
Hot.
She did come from work. They said she
Okay.
came from straight from work, didn't they?
Imagine getting off work, not washing your ass after being played with. My God, today. But hear
Mm.
me out. Hear me out. Back to the blanket. Back to the blanket. And that whole house full of adults where people knew they was gonna stay. Nobody had extra blankets.
Mm. And a B and
Mm.
B.
At a B&B, no blankets.
Mm.
So was
And
y'all
y'all had a
sleeping?
Target
Papaya.
run?
That's what I'm saying. And
Papaya.
then
You
also,
No,
have to
hold
the
on,
stop
talking room
saying
was after
mm.
nine. The talking room was after
hold on,
9.
hold on. So then look. Because if the one room was empty, right? Couldn't y'all have took the blanket? from the room as long as the blanket was on the bed. If the
Mm.
if the blanket's on the bed,
My
you
connection is
couldn't take that
bad.
blanket.
Mm-hmm.
Why y'all sharing blankets? 3 bodies, 1 blanket sounds funky.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, right? Because
Mm.
a bunch of bodies y'all been sweating, stealing from
Come on
restaurants.
now.
Brookie is owed $7,000.
Come
So
on
look,
now.
right? Amen.
And she been doing
So
lap dances.
exactly, shaking ass. Y'all listen. So look,
On her
empty
period.
room. Y'all did a. Oh my god,
Nah, I fuck with Brookie
smelled
though.
like a fucking penny refinery. So look, room empty, no extra blanket, 1 blanket. How does the arm fall on the titty neck shoulder when he's sitting up? How does that happen, y'all?
Mm.
Right? Because look, that means that he had to have had his arm already around you.
Right.
Already. But that would mean that he was holding you in an intimate position.
Mm. Under her arm.
Ass to dick.
Ass to
So
dick.
so for real, his arm was under her arm, went over her arm. It was under her arm.
Okay. So then she was like, I woke up, moved his arm, and then lay back down. You didn't get up and try to go buy you some stuff to brush your teeth. See, it's so many. You just woke up funky and went back to sleep.
Mm. You didn't get up to go pee?
I agree,
Nothing. Because when
papaya.
I'm drunk and I go to sleep, I do be having to pee in the middle of the night. I
I
be
mean,
having to go.
usually
I be
when
like, oh my
usually
God.
after you fuck, you go pee.
So she has a UTI. Okay, so
Mm.
UTI has entered the chat, and now under the blanket smells like cod or sea bass. Sea bass is very okay. C S B. Okay, so we
Good
are
night,
discovering
Jazz.
things, you guys. Are we detectives, you guys?
Mm.
Are we
Not getting paid
detectives?
like one.
Oh, no, we're not. Okay, 1 blanket, empty room. Didn't take the blanket. Brookie was afraid. Well, they said that Brookie was afraid of being raped, right? Why didn't KG and Brookie share that room?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Because me personally, I would have been like, get the fuck, go share the room. He's not gonna take both of you down. Brookie like 5'11". Shit. Somebody need to drop
Yo, but I
that.
asked that
Huh?
shit on the what you call it. Like, wouldn't you think that Brookie would have felt it? Cause ain't no way in hell, even if you was on some dirtbag shit, man, I'm about to wake the whole house up. Like, what the fuck
Right.
is we talking about? What are we
So
doing?
then,
Somebody lying.
right. So then, hear me out. Me personally, if I would have paid for my ticket to be there, and I think somebody finna touch on me, security guard, respectfully, you have to stay in the front room.
Well, I'm sorry. Ain't no
Hmm?
security guy. I've been listening. I was up here the first time and then I fell asleep. But ain't no security guard. I'm a grown ass woman. If I feel like a man about to touch me, I'm not going. I'm staying home. What?
Okay, somebody in the comments, Sequoia said, plus I had a suite. Sequoia, I hate when you talk because you play both sides and you be lying. So I really don't, I be watching you.
Man, Sequoia was over there too. Sequoia was a part of that orgy.
Sequoia,
Sequoia said she had her own shit though.
Sequoia was a part of that orgy. Then she left.
no, Sequoia plays both sides depending
Child.
on who tells the story. So if they're like, oh, Brookie's wrong, Sequoia's like, yeah, she's wrong. And they're like, Brookie's right. Yeah, she's right. I feel bad for her. So it depends on how you catch Sequoia.
I'm gonna drop
So,
and let the
so
girl up.
Sequoia had the blanket. That's what I'm coming to the conclusion. Sequoia had the missing blanket.
Sequoia
That's
brought
what
them
I'm
the
listening.
blanket.
Sequoia bought the blanket and the pads. That's
Sequoia was a store run.
oh my god. Sequoia bought the toiletries.
Oh, if y'all need to, y'all can let Sequoia up here.
I kind of agree with that, y'all. One second.
You thought she
Y'all, on some
Shit,
real
either
shit,
that or Sequoia ain't
I
had nobody to
believe that.
fuck.
I really believe that.
ooh.
So did
Sequoia
they
ain't had
ever
nobody to fuck.
name? Did they ever name all the 7 women that was in there?
So
They did.
these are the women that I got so far. I got Brooke, KG, Kiki, Prof, which is prophetess,
Mm-hmm.
Kiki's sister. Remember
Mm-hmm.
Kiki? There was a Kiki sister.
Okay.
Sequoia.
No, but Sequoia didn't stay in the house. We talking about. They said it was 7 women
Oh,
that stayed in the
just stayed in
house.
the house. Okay. No, I thought it was 7 men
No,
and
it was
women who went
7
to
women,
eat.
including
They
Sequoia.
they said seven
Yeah.
women in the house. So
No,
Sequoia
7
didn't
women went
stay.
to eat. 7 women didn't stay in the house. Sequoia was a part of the women
Oh,
that
so
came to
7 women
eat, but
didn't
she
stay in
didn't
the
eat.
house.
No, 7 women
6
didn't
did.
stay in the house.
So how many
6
women stayed
did.
in the house?
1, 2, 3. 6 of them.
So there's one missing there. Is
We're
that?
missing one. I don't
Sequoia.
know who to.
Sequoia
No,
had a
no.
hotel
No,
room.
Sequoia didn't stay.
Yeah, so Sequoia's right. Sequoia's the 7th. She
So
didn't stay, but
there's
Yeah,
who's
I'm
the
about
one
to
sixth?
say.
missing.
I thought it was
Brooke,
7
There
women,
isn't
7
one
Kiki
missing.
dudes.
It's
Croft.
7, including Sequoia. Your math is off, love.
No, 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 no,
Not
no, no.
you,
But we're
him.
missing. No, right. But we're missing the 6th woman. I
Right.
don't know who she is.
I thought it was 7
Brooke,
men, 7
KG,
women.
Kiki and her sister, Prophetess, Sequoia, and Ty.
Oh yeah.
Ty was
Oh,
there?
Ty was there.
No. Was she?
No, Ty
Nah, I
was not
thought
there.
that would have
He
been that
went
would
to
have fucked
visit
the
Ty
whole game
separately.
up.
He went to visit Ty
Yeah.
separately. So Sequoia was the 7th, but she didn't stay the night. So it was Brooke, KG, Kiki Croft, Kiki's sister.
That's only
Um,
5 women.
yeah, one of them motherfuckers. Ooh, she stayed quiet.
Because that's what they said. They said it was 7 women in the house, 7 men
And
in the
7 men.
house.
Okay, so for the men, we have Otis,
I'm trying to
Cartel,
pull up the
Souls,
The 2 security
Scuba.
guards.
2
You're
securities,
papaya. You're forgetting Kim and her sister.
Oh, it was
Kim.
Kim
Oh,
and her sister,
Kim.
not Kiki.
Kim and Kim. Okay,
No, but
Kim.
Kiki was there too, though.
Mm.
Kim
Okay,
and
No,
her
okay.
Kiki was
And
sister.
there,
Kiki
but
was
we
there.
said the sister
And
Okay.
was Kiki's
Kiki
sister.
was
It's not,
the
it was
event
Kim's.
planner. Okay,
Okay,
love
Okay.
you guys.
so
Bye.
All right. Okay. So
there
that's
we
the
go.
6 then.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's the 6 women. We
Why
got
do
one,
white people
two,
always say
three,
love you guys?
five.
You got Scuba.
Scuba was there,
Mm-hmm.
He stayed in the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
and we were missing one more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more nigga. Where the other nigga at?
Who's the other nigga?
Oh,
Soul up
Mm.
there.
so it was so
Yeah, he's up there already.
No, Soul is up there. We got Otis
we
Cartel,
got
Soul, two
security up
security,
there.
Scuba. Who's the other nigga?
Mm. So,
Security really just
so
the
was
homeboys.
it really 7 niggas?
Was it really 7 niggas? We'll never know because everyone's
Well, who
lying.
got that? Who
Okay.
got that picture up that they made?
KO.
What?
Okay. So in this case, KG is tied to Cartel and one of the security. There was an allegation that Brookie is tied to Otis and Souls.
Mm-hmm.
Kiki is also tied to Otis.
Mm-hmm.
Scuba, Prof, Kim, and her sister are just there.
Mm-hmm.
This is an orgy. Okay.
Now y'all see
Right?
where I'm getting at?
Right? I
Mm-hmm.
see what you're getting at. I
Mm.
see what you're getting at.
Mm-hmm.
This is a freak off.
About to come down.
This is a freak off. I think
You turn up the light.
the second, because here's the thing, Kaio, the security guard that we do know of, they love him. The second security guard is a scapegoat. I don't think he was trying to grape nobody.
Well, Papaya, they only love him because he is the Kiki's cousin.
He's Prophetess's cousin.
Yeah, prophetess. Yeah.
Okay, so we've come to the conclusion that everybody was in cahoots with being nasty because there was
Mm-hmm.
too many people romantically involved for this to be a casual meet and greet.
Right.
You know what I mean? This cannot be casual when there's so many people romantically involved.
Right.
So many, you know, like if I'm not making sense, let me know. If Brooke like Otis, Kiki like Otis, this is
Mm-hmm.
not a casual meet and greet. This is a romantic rendezvous.
Mm-hmm.
KG is liking anybody who walks in the room.
Mm-hmm.
God bless.
But
Right?
KG don't know everybody else, so she's gonna hang with Brooke.
KG's gonna hang with Brooke. She's gonna see that Brooke is being flirty. She's gonna think this is one of those trips.
Mm-hmm.
Birds
But
of a
now that
feather.
now that Brooke and Otis is beefing, now they go to Otis. I mean, now they go to Cartel.
Exactly. I do think that KG
Mm.
would have flirted with Otis if given the opportunity. I think that KG would have took Otis down too.
For sure.
Now,
Also, was
now,
anybody else there when KG admitted that when she was in the Cuddlegate situation, that she felt some type of way and was
The
being
cuddle gate is
intentionally
crazy.
flirty with
yes,
Cartel because she felt some type of way that KO
I
had
was
another
about to.
female in the room?
I was about to
Mm-hmm.
get to that. This
But
is
they
the next
didn't
thing
they
that I
say that
found
didn't
out.
they say one of the security guards was in there too with them?
No,
Two
I
man
don't
and is
remember
crazy
hearing
while
that.
on the job.
Souls went
I
in
No,
there.
literally employed.
I think I did hear that
I
part.
thought Soul.
The
They
nigga
said
was in the
Souls,
corner or some
either
shit like that.
Souls or K, either Souls or KO. One of them was in the room with them before when they laid the futon out.
But
And
listen,
that's what I was saying. Like if that
hear
was the
this next
case,
story. This story is under KG, right? KG from the beginning said that she felt pressured to tell this story. KG said under oath and no pressure, she forgot he was married.
Mm,
Remember?
Mm.
Remember?
mm-hmm,
Remember she said that. She said, I forgot that Cartel was married.
mm.
I want us to remember.
Mm.
Was that the Fortis
That's yellow.
drunk? Was that the
No, no,
Fortis
no.
drunk?
This was on Tajah's panel.
Okay.
She said verbatim, I forgot Cartel was married. That's why she was so comfortable with him. Not
She
that she
did
was
say that.
respecting. She said, I forgot he was married. I remember this because I said, how do you forget? All he do is talk about his wife. How do you forget that he is married? If you've ever been in Cartel's room, because it's not that she didn't know who Cartel was. She did. I forgot that he was married. That is not the admission of someone who is coerced or pressured. That is the admission of someone who was okay with what they did. They felt vindicated. And I will say this, I'm not defending Tajah, but KG called Tajah,
Mm,
concocted a story with Tajah. Tajah airs it on her panel. KG hides under the guise of being bullied, but who was your bully?
mm-hmm,
Tajah? Y'all are friends. You
mm-hmm,
told her about the story. Her and Tajah was on the phone before Brookie got there.
mm-hmm.
Brookie was
That is
invited to
true.
that that three-way call. That means that you guys had planned on already doing this, but you needed Brookie to corroborate the story. But what you didn't expect is that Brookie was going to admit, if I'm being called a hoe, so are you.
Right.
The only person in this situation who wasn't called a hoe is Tajah.
Or to admit that what if, and I ain't saying this my opinion, right? They
Mm-hmm.
didn't know that Brookie had already told Kiara.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
No,
KG's
that's
story
not
got
true.
out. KG's story got out before Brookie and Kiara said anything.
Oh, okay.
There was already speculation of KG messing around because someone said they know KG's behavior.
Mm,
Hey, clock it. Clock it.
Mm.
Someone said they know how KG be acting, and based on her going live, and I won't say who because I do not reveal my sources,
one more
I will.
question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if did they ever say did Divide ever show up to that thing?
No, I don't think him and his fedora did.
Okay.
But so KG played under the guise of being bullied under stress. KG participated in this call with Tajah and Brookie willingly, concocted this because they wanted to do a tell all, which, by the way, I want to be very clear, all of this was optional. Everyone literally could have said no.
Abaya, you got
Huh?
something wrong.
What did I get
Ricky was
wrong?
already on that call with KG. They didn't concoct anything. They were trying to tell KG to just tell the truth.
Well, so how the call went is they brought
I
Brookie in,
know how the
KG and
call went
Tajah.
because I was on. I know how the call went because I was on the call.
Mm,
Yeah, so this is how it was told to me by one of the sources on a call. KG and Tajah invited Brookie into that conversation.
The
While
only
they
source that
didn't
you would have
talk,
to say that is Brookie because they was already on the call. I was a part of the call, so I know.
right, but they had talked prior to Brookie getting on that call.
So this she get fucked. Y'all,
They already knew. No, they did
no,
not
Ozzy, what
talk
she's saying
prior.
is it was two calls,
Why are
Ozzy.
y'all telling me? Why are you telling me? Like I don't know what the fuck went on that day because I was
Well,
on both
but
calls.
but what you're saying, fine. But if someone who was in this directly is saying that they were invited into
She
this
was
plan,
not. Listen, she was not bullied into anything.
no one said that.
Everybody was closing. Everybody was closing in on KG because the rumor was spread before anybody even knew that Kiara fucking knew. And the reason why they knew because they was in Otis's panel arguing about somebody telling something or getting it out.
Mm,
I know because I was also
Right,
in that panel.
but what I'm saying is there was a call, and whether or not you know about the call, or whether or not they had a separate conversation before inviting you in the call, the third party, which is Brooke, stated prior to her getting on the phone call, KG and Tasia were already talking.
mm,
And I do want to
So if
say,
her,
Ozzy, that she
KG,
said this phone call happened
KG,
before the phone call you on because she
KG,
admitted that you were on a call that
facts.
they had. Facts.
so that
Brittany
what I'm
knew
saying
that was
is
on that first
right,
call.
but
She
there's
didn't
a
know he
separate
was on the
call.
first call.
There's a separate call that's
right,
happening here, Ozzy, that you were not a part of.
right.
That KG
It was
and
two calls.
Brookie, Tasia had. That they then invited Brookie in. The call that you're saying, I'm not saying it didn't happen, but that has nothing to do with the fact that KG and Tasia planned this out already. and they needed Brookie to come corroborate. There may have been another conversation you were a part of. That's fine. That's not the conversation that Brookie was brought into, right?
That is the
Brookie, what I'm
conversation that
saying,
Brookie was brought into.
no, Ozzy, please listen to what I'm saying. There was a conversation that had nothing to do with you where Brookie was brought in as a third party to a conversation between Tajah and KG. That's what I'm saying. There was a conversation that happened with you on the phone. Fantastic. KG and Tajah had already planned on doing this tell all. So KG was not bullied, is what I'm saying. KG was a full participant in this. Brookie did not bully her to tell this story because KG wanted to tell this story because KG wanted to give Tajah the story. Tajah also wanted the story, right? Now, there's nothing wrong with it. Tajah has a platform. That's, people should.
Y'all
She
are
got a
missing
platform.
like several parts of the story. Like several parts of the
Is
story.
Brookie up here?
It's like several
She in
parts.
the views, but she's not in here.
Right, okay.
I don't know if she just. I
So,
don't know if she sleep.
I ain't gonna
But she
lie
right.
did
though.
say
I
you were on a call. She just, the way
but
she
I'm
told
not
the
gonna lie
story, it
though.
sounds
If
like it
if
was a
if
separate call.
look,
It
Brookie,
wasn't a
I fuck
separate.
with Brookie now. I
Okay,
fuck with
whatever. It
Brookie.
wasn't a separate call, but
I
whatever.
fuck with Brookie now. But I will say this: so far, me knowing Brookie, from what I know, if somebody was
Thank
lying,
you, BJ. KG is the one who told. Anyway, okay.
Brookie would have commented
Go
already.
ahead. Continue with your theory.
Brookie would have
That's what
commented
she
already.
said, that KG wanted to put it on the floor.
That's what I
It
said.
Again.
was
I've been saying
KG.
that. I
Yeah.
said that this whole time. I'm not saying that KG was bullied. I'm not even insinuating that. I'm
I'm not
insinuating the
saying that
opposite.
she was. I'm agreeing with you when I say that. I'm just saying that on that call, both of them were saying that they wanted to put it on
On
the
the
floor
second
because
call,
no, on the first call, the one with just Tasia and KG, then we added Brooke.
Right,
right?
that's what
But
she
then,
said.
but how is there? Hold on. How is there just a call with KG and Tasia and you're there?
Because I was in the call, like I just told you.
Right, but Brookie's talking about a call where you weren't there.
Brookie's talking about a call when I wasn't fucking goddamn there because Brookie didn't know I was on the phone.
So it was a
Right.
full
So
round.
so hold on. So that proves my point. If Tasia and KG were on a call where you were there muted and they invited Brookie in, that means that
Wait,
Brookie was a third party.
Papaya, you're missing something.
Yes, I'm
What am
keep
I
trying to
Yes.
tell
missing?
her.
Hold on, I'm about
What
to
am I
tell you.
missing?
Go ahead,
One
please.
second. Continue, because I'm about to tell you what
No,
you're missing.
but help me understand. So if we have Ozzy, right? You're silent, right? You're muted. Then we have KG plus Tasia on a call. They're talking, right? They're talking, you're muted. You bring in Brookie. How is that any opposite than what
Right,
I've
it's the
been
same
saying this
thing.
whole time? That's what,
Because you
am
were
I
saying that
tweaking?
there was a separate call that I was not a part of. So
I
I
was
was
saying
telling
there was
you
a
that I was a
separate call,
part of both calls.
but if she didn't know you were there, right?
Hold
But
on,
what I'm saying
Papaya.
is, she didn't know you were
Who didn't
there.
know that you were on the phone?
Brookie, I don't think she knew I was on the
Okay, so
phone.
pause
Because
one
she's saying it was
second.
the second
No,
call. She's saying
Papaya,
it was the second
hold
call.
on, Papaya, one second, Ozzy. This is fake shit I be talking about. Instead of everybody being in on a mutual conversation, 3 people knew that somebody was on the phone and 1 person didn't. So from the jump, y'all already planned on outing this girl and to listen in on a conversation randomly and not just say, Brookie, I'm on the phone. I do think that's weird. It's very weird.
It wasn't,
Very,
no, it
Amen.
wasn't like
That's
very.
that. It
not
was
weird.
because, no, it was because
How is it
Brookie
not?
thought, let me
It
tell you,
had
because
nothing to do
Brookie,
with you.
listen,
Ozzy, I'm
me
not
and
gonna go
Tay
there
was
with you,
already, listen,
but
me
if
and
she
Tay
wants to
was
go there,
already on the phone before KG and them even called. And she said KG called and said she wanted to put it on the floor. When KG
that's
had
not
called,
my
she said
question.
that, listen, when KG had called, right? When KG had called, Tay and her were talking. You know me, when I'm on the phone, I'm doing 50 million damn things. She said, we bringing Brookie on the fucking call. I said, okay, bring Brookie on the call because this shit is not making sense. So while KG was fucking talking, Brookie came in on that damn phone call. She said she was on the phone call. We had to drop from the fucking damn phone call because KG was sitting there saying how Brookie didn't say something correctly. And that's why we added Brookie in the call because KG was lying.
Did
We
Brookie know
knew
you
she
was
was
on a
fucking
call?
lying. Then when
Did
she,
Brookie know you was on a
then
call,
when
Ozzy?
KG, no, then when KG had lied,
No.
Brookie had already been on the phone and said, well, no, that's not true, KG. If we are going to tell the truth, we're going to tell the whole truth.
Right. So that proved what I said, that Tasia and KG were having a call. Brookie didn't know you were there. They were having a call about exposing all this. KG was still lying. Brookie did not know you were on a call, which is, I don't know if you announced yourself or not. Brookie didn't know you were on a call. So when Brookie is relaying that she was only talking to two people, that is factual because she simply did not know you were there. So when
Mm-hmm.
Brookie say, I was brought in on a conversation that KG and Tajah were having, and they were already having the conversation prior to me, she is not lying. That is not a lie, right?
Well, no,
That
I'm
is
not saying
the
Brookie's
truth.
lying. Don't think I'm
So,
saying
but
Brookie's
but
lying.
but Ozzy, I've been saying this the whole time. And I get that you're correcting it because you were there, but
Mm-hmm.
this correction can't be added under the guise of everyone knew. The only people that knew you were there was KG, Tasia, and yourself.
Right.
Brookie was not aware that you were there, which I don't know. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I would have announced that I was there, right?
I mean, she said,
But what
"Hey,
I'm
Ivy," so I'm guessing she heard me in the fucking background because she
so
said, "Hey,
you just,
Ivy."
but you
So,
just said she didn't know you were there, though. I'm
No, she
okay.
confused.
didn't know when she first got on the phone.
Okay, one
She didn't know
second.
when she first got on the phone.
Wait,
Hold
what?
on. Listen, this is the whole problem.
Somebody's
You
lying.
sat on the phone, so she need her ass whooped. This is why I keep on telling y'all. Tasia, I need that. Kiera Tillman need that. I'ma beat your ass for the old and the new. Because what we're listening to right now are women, grown ass women, saying, hey, only one person didn't know that we were on the phone. But the only reason why she figured, I'm sorry, y'all, my baby sleep. The only reason why your ass, she knew that you was on the phone because she heard you. So
Okay.
once again, hold on. Because what I've heard everybody walk around this bitch calling Brooklyn is a fake snake. She tells all the business. But that bitch Tasia run her mouth so much that she had you on the back end. So now you gotta come up here and say, well, I was on the phone, I heard it. But Brooklyn never knew about it. So what the fuck are y'all? Y'all weird as
Me
fuck.
personally, which
Y'all
color should I
Brooklyn
weird.
did
use?
say that
Green or
she
purple?
bring
So,
Brooklyn
but
ass up
no,
here.
I'm
no, hold on,
biased
hold on,
green.
hold on, hold on. So, okay, green. Okay, so Brookie didn't know you were on the call, right? That's why Brookie thought that Tasia and KG brought her into the call. Regardless of whether or not you're there, this is still a truth that remains. Brookie was brought into a conversation, a concoction between KG and Tasia. That's period. No matter how you flip the pancake, it's still a pancake. They were wanting to do a tell-all. KG, I don't know who felt like KG was lying. Somebody was like, we need another source that was there. Brookie simply happened to be available, right? What I'm pointing out is KG was not bullied. KG was not coerced. KG was not
No, she
pressured
wasn't. Not at
into
all.
lying about her cuddling Cartel. What happened was, unfortunately for Brookie, I mean, for KG, Brookie was also a victim of circumstance at this meet and skeet greet, Lord Christ. And
Meet and
Brookie
skeet and
had this,
greet is
I
crazy.
didn't know, it was so many things
Girl,
that
it
did
seemed
happen.
like
Well, see,
KG was.
KG didn't admit it on the. So this is what happened on Stage 11. I don't know if y'all remember. KG was saying what the fuck happened, and then it was a part that she left out. And Brookie was like, KG, because it literally, I swear
I
to God,
remember,
the same shit
we
that
remember
happened on
that part.
Tasia panel, yeah, the same shit that happened on Tasia panel literally happened on that phone call. And Brookie was like, no, if we gonna tell the truth, we gonna tell the truth all the fucking way. That's why she stopped fucking
Mm-hmm.
KG in the middle of Tasia Live and was like, no, if we gonna tell it, let's tell it all the way. And
But
she
it's her
said,
second time. So this is
But
the second time
but
yeah, that's
correcting
the
her.
but
second
here's the
time that she
thing.
was on the phone. Yeah.
But okay, and if everyone knew this, my thing is, and I hate to be a savior of white tea people. Why is everyone here making it seem like this big blow up was Brookie, when this was one for Taja's platform, you're creative, get your shit off, do your news anchor shit. But
Mm-hmm.
also KG wanted clout because no one knows who KG is outside of her cuddling with that woman's husband,
And
right?
No,
one
I
and
will agree. It was gonna
one.
come to come up here. It was literally to come up here and defend Brookie because
And you know
KG
what's
lied this morning.
crazy?
So,
And y'all wonder what's
huh?
crazy?
KG literally lied. KG lied today. Like I watched that shit. And I watched her verbatimly fucking lie.
And I've been saying that from the get go. The KG wanted
I
clout.
always knew KG was lying though.
You cannot trust people lawyer.
I've been saying
You
that from the
can't.
get go.
Look, man, Tasia and motherfucking KG. I'm in Georgia. I know Brooklyn ain't gonna wear y'all ass out. But at this point, I think a fair fade is needed. I
So
think a ass whooping and justice is needed. I really
so
do.
let's get down to why KG lied just now to Polka, and let's dissect why we think she did it. Now, I will give my theory first since I'm here. I think Polka, KG, and Cartel all had a conversation.
Facts.
I think they all had a conversation to save
If she ripped that
face.
fucking paper off the fucking board one more time.
Facts. They definitely
Right?
had a conversation.
I think they had a conversation to save face. And I think in Polka's I think Polka wanted to take the pledge of being the bigger woman and being mature. I think maturity was like the golden, was the mantle here. Look at me being a mature woman,
For a
right? And
platform.
so and so in her maturity, she had to save someone, right? So she had to save KG. In her maturity, she had to save KG
Because they were
from
repenting. That's why.
no she had to save KG from drama talk. We are drama talk. They're messy talk. We are drama talk. She had to save KG from drama talk, right? Drama talk was bullying KG, right? And I'm doing this because not that I agree, right? So she's saving face by showing maturity, saving KG from drama talk because we're bullying her, right? This is how she's able to smooth over the fact that KG has nothing but lies in her story. Because as she listens to KG's lies, she's able to play on maturity and say, I forgive her for her lies. I peep it, but I'm going to let her be. Because
While
I don't want
crying.
to be, while
Crying.
crying,
Can you
because she's
write
going
that?
to say, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to write that.
Okay.
Because in her maturity, she's going to say, I'm not going to bully KG like drama talk. You see? She said, I'm going to let KG lie because I'm not like them. I'm saving her from them. I am not like them.
But
Right?
out of all people in the story, KG, that's the only person that had a direct issue with your husband. Everybody else was kind of
Right.
like,
But no. But here, no,
Don't
because
forget.
imagine Polka does the opposite. She's angry. She attacks KG.
that is
They're gonna be
true.
like, why do you always attack the women? Why? Because she's staying with her husband. Period. She knew that she was staying with him. So how does she not seem like an angry, deranged black woman who hates women? Maturity,
I mean,
protection, understanding.
technically, she
Right.
was a angry black woman. She was mad at the wrong person. Like it was.
Well,
I think that she was mad at the wrong person. She kumbaya with a bitch that laid up with her husband and then got on the screen and said that I was deranged and a negative entity when you're literally.
I was finna get to
She's
that. Let
literally
me get to
talking with the
that.
devil.
Let me get to that, right? So she saves KG. She allows KG to lie. She understands KG's lies. But to distract everyone from all of this side of what's happening, they need a mutual enemy. And that mutual enemy, unfortunately, is Key. Right? Key is that mutual enemy because Key is the bully of drama talk. And she's the bully of drama talk because she also got into it with Cartel. This is perfect. That woman is lying on my husband because they're enemies and he hurt her feelings. That is the
Although,
most perfect
Pakaya,
story. I don't think he hurt your feelings, but that's the most perfect storyline. No, she's upset at my husband. He hurt her feelings. That's why she's doing this. Is that
but
not a good
then
storyline?
you still have to realize that Cartel was the same person running around saying Kiara was young and have a pretty face. I've never called a Cartel attractive,
Right,
but
right.
your
But hold
husband
on.
running around here calling me up. Go ahead.
But before we get into that, right? Like it matters, but it doesn't matter in the sense of why Polka is taking the direction that she's taking. Because remember, she says she gave you a diamond pew pew. So that's like $50 that she spent on you, right?
Her husband owed
Right?
me anyway. It don't matter. Fuck that
Right.
$50.
No. But what I'm saying is she didn't have beef with you prior to this. So she had to paint this picture because you were his mod. Cartel, right, beefed with you.
Right.
Right. You're beefing with Cartel, right? Key and Cartel are beefing. Cartel is saying, I can sleep with you if I want to. Right? That's what Cartel says. I can ball you up.
Which
More,
is a wild ass
semantics.
thing for a married
Which
man to
is
be saying.
a wild statement for a married man to say. He says this statement towards Kiara. He caused conflict in her situation that she has going on, her romantic situation. What does Kiara do in response?
The same
She
thing.
causes conflict because it's an eye for an eye. You flip a coin, I flip a coin, right?
Yeah.
However, that eye landed right in the middle of a situation that Polka can't ignore because they did sleep in the same home, right? They slept in the same home. So now, to preserve Polka's marriage and not seem like the woman that accepts cheating, Polka has to save KG from the mean PR that's also being mean to Cartel,
The
mean
bully.
to him unprovoked, because they say like he didn't do anything to her, right? Because Cartel accepts
Yeah,
everyone. That's
he
what they're
just
saying,
pissed everyone off.
right? So her stance, mature savior of woman bullied into a scenario Kiara created that Cartel is also a victim of. That is the perfect picture of delusion. Because here is at the base of it. He shouldn't have been in that home with single women. KG shouldn't have lied. Because if I've never, and let me know if you know any anxiety that makes you lie about romantic interaction under pressure. I get anxious sometimes, but I've never said, yeah, I sucked this nervously. I've never said that. I've never done that. I've never, you know what I mean? I've never admitted to anything romantic out of nerves. So for KG to say, I said that out of pressure after having a phone call, knowing what she was going to say, KG gonna have an interesting conversation tomorrow.
Yes,
She
because I don't
is.
understand why she's lying, and I will for surely be telling her because that shit don't make no sense. Nobody bullies you into anything.
I can tell you why. Because they fucked. The morning time came, they went to the store and got some motherfucking products for her to take a shower. If you say that you live 45 minutes away, you had a whole fucking day to go and get your clothes and come back. They fucked. Let's call a spade a spade. But because they friends with her, they ain't gonna tell her that. They ain't gonna tell them what they really think. I mean, other than Break King and AJ, maybe. They fucked. Went to Target, he got underwear, socks, a dress, some shoes, some allergy medicine. Why? Why is your husband out here going to Target and buying other women clothes randomly after they just got out of the bed with each other? And originally, listen to what Polka lying ass said. Lyola, she said that they planned on going to Target together without Brooklyn. Brooklyn just so happened to wake up. Are y'all missing that these people fucked in between the time? That's why they were the only people up under the cover and Brooklyn wasn't. Are y'all
And
slow?
you're not gonna be up under my cover, bitch. That's what I do know. I don't even like people body like that under my shit. So
But
there's
yeah, the
that.
recollection of that first call was because she was crying because because you said she was stop. She was crying because you said that she was messing with Cartel. She was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. She was like, I just want to put it on the floor. But like I said, at the point of Brookie answering the phone call, she was just, I heard them talking, and she was just like, well, if we gonna tell the truth, we gonna tell the whole truth, KG. And KG tried to slide past that shit, and Tajah was her name, and Brookie was like, bitch, tell the truth.
But that's
Like,
also still
literally.
not the thing. The thing is that in her original statement, and this what the fuck I didn't like about Polka, you
Yeah.
didn't play the whole thing. You played where I was talking, and bitch, I promise you, I don't give a fuck because I'm gonna say it again. Your husband was out fucking on a hoe. That's what he was doing. So as I was just saying, Cartel and that girl definitely fucked. The part that they're missing is that while all of this shit is going on, why the fuck nobody else in the house ain't tell this grown ass man to get off that sofa because they all see him laying on there with them? Why did they take the time out to push a sofa together when y'all could have let Brooklyn sleep right there? KG could have slept on the other futon, and you could have took your ass to bed.
Why couldn't KG and Brooklyn cuddle? Don't KG sleep with women?
Exactly.
Why couldn't
Now
they
you
have
afraid of
his
women?
room if it was a safety issue and he slept on the futon?
And then they just said that Brooklyn was screaming RAPE. Typical. I've been knowing Cartel long enough to know what the fuck he gonna do. He's a liar. He's a fucking felon. How do y'all trust a felon? All right, bro. I'm mad. What the
How
fuck?
do y'all trust the felon? That's crazy.
I'm mad.
Wait, who believes Cartel though? Who believes Cartel and Polka though? Because you could tell Polka was kind of saving face there.
I mean, I don't give a fuck if she was saving face or not. When the moment that your ass get on here and save
Has
face, you
Brooklyn
believe your
ever said
husband.
that though? Because according to her, security was the one who carried her out. So if she was very uncomfortable, that would have never happened.
I don't think Brooklyn said that, to be honest with you. I don't think she said that.
I don't think
The
so
other part
either.
is she said that a woman on TikTok referring to me is planning on ruining her relationship. Bitch, your husband ruined your relationship when he decided to fuck with me. Now you gonna have many crying nights. The bitch was just over there crying. So we know that you believe that he fucked her. That's why you over there crying, trying to make it seem like it ain't what it is. Bitch, you cried. He
Captain, is
ruined your
you snoring
relationship.
like that?
I
You
didn't.
going down.
I don't have my mind over here. But I'm just saying that they did. And the thing is, she's trying to convince herself in her head so that she feels better about it. But bitch, I'm sorry. You didn't play your motherfucking self. Only person that got shitted on tonight was Poco when she just made this clown ass.
Y'all want to see my streaming setup?
Yeah, it made her look real bad today. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
That's the only thing I think.
It
Like
did. And KG,
I
yeah,
would have, I
she.
would
This
have did
this
that.
my little streaming setup, y'all. I'm playing a Syndra now, but I'm gonna
Did she
stream
just
off
stop
that.
writing down the shit that I
Sorry,
need to be on
sorry.
Sims?
Yeah, sorry. This
Anyway,
my little
moral of the
keyboard.
story:
Okay.
KG and motherfucking Cartel fucked. The morning time came, they went and changed clothes. She said that Cartel fell asleep and he wasn't all the way on the couch, but then they turned around and said that he was all the way on the couch and that his shoes were on. So I'm a bit confused as to why the fucking, maybe it's just me. Y'all, if I don't have a plan on fucking somebody and I'm pissy drunk, I'm not taking no clothes from nobody. If I'ma stay, I'ma leave on my motherfucking clothes, not changing them. The clothes ain't coming off. Who the fuck am I getting naked for? Who the fuck am I changing my clothes for? And then her husband is literally gaslighting her.
I don't understand why they had to go to Target though. That part is never going to make sense to me because you live
They
45.
said
You could have went home
yes.
and washed your
Living
ass.
40 minutes away and going to Target is crazy to me because you could quite literally just go home, wash your ass. Cause this is what I don't get.
A
And
plan
this
B.
is, here's the thing. Y'all sat there while they literally explained to you that they bought toiletries for the whole house. I'm sorry. Y'all just didn't pay for y'all food. Y'all also can't pay to wash our ass.
But that's
What
not
are
the
we talking
thing.
about?
The thing is that they never brought any toiletries. That's not true. Papaya, that's not true. They bought an outfit. They didn't buy soap and deodorant and toothpaste. They didn't do that. So they're lying once again. You know what? We need to, I'm just, never mind.
No, think about it.
Listen.
Don't hold on a second. It really don't make sense because let's just say I stay over Ozzy house and I happen to forget my toiletries, right? I'm gonna ask her, do you have some soap? Do you have like that I can use to wash up real quick or something I could throw on till I get home? Like she didn't think to ask Brookie that.
Right.
No,
That's your friend.
the only thing she
No, it's
took from
not.
Brookie is her clothes.
But my question is, why the fuck would you put on a random one? Bro, I'm so happy I got my own shit and I live alone and I don't have to be bothered with a bitch. Because listen, I would have drove the fuck home, took a fucking shower, changed my clothes. The night would have came, we would have had fun, and I would have took my ass back home. See y'all later. But because, and don't forget that all of this is literally because Cartel and Otis went back on their word when they said nobody other than the people that paid to stay in a house should be in a house.
So do you think
So
they
that's
brought
your
KG
fault.
on? Do you think they brought KG on to sleep with her?
Papaya, answer this question to me. If you see a bitch, hold on, y'all. 1 second. Hold on. Hold on, because we got to get some shit right. I'm about to get pissed off. If you see somebody, hold on, let me get my camera right so that we can make sure that I'm fucking making sense. Hold on, y'all, my bad. Oh, wait, can y'all see me now? Hold on, my camera ain't saving. You see a bitch. Hold on. Why is my camera not?
I know if you shuffle one more thing, that's what I
Listen,
do now. That's what I do now.
I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. Okay, you see somebody in the camera, right?
And then she gonna
Okay.
go on T.
1 fucking second. Damn. One
I'm
second,
not
y'all. Let
gonna
me
lie,
grab my book.
Kiara, though.
I wish he was here earlier because I couldn't call the exact name because I don't be in people's business. But I didn't know Cartel was married because he be on TikTok, single little motherfucker.
Listen, this was KG, y'all.
Shut the Kira, get your ass out the
You're
camera.
going to jail.
Expeditiously. But then you go get a chair.
Can y'all see? Do y'all get it? Do
Oh,
y'all get it?
you're going down.
Do y'all?
You're going down.
You need it's nap time.
You're going down.
Do y'all fucking get it? Do y'all get it? Get my motherfucking camera back on.
I'm not gonna lie, because a lot of them be up
And
here
then
looking
you
lonely.
and
They
then
don't
you
know how to
breathing
get
hard.
people in real life.
Girl,
I'm irritated.
listen.
They gotta come to TikTok for matchmaking.
Okay, I'm done, y'all, for real.
Y'all asking.
But I was just saying, imagine a bitch doing that in the camera. I mean, not in the camera at a meet and greet. You don't think that man gonna want to fuck her by the end of the night?
Well, she was probably
There a
showing
meet
out
and
for
greet
the
in the
nigga she
first
liked.
place.
At
These
first.
I
people
ain't
are
gonna
not
lie to
doing
you.
it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I won't be able to participate in this wonderful discussion tomorrow. So I'm glad we getting it all out now.
I'm just mad she said it said somebody bullied her into that shit. Like her ass was on that call. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna tell the truth. I'm tired of people saying I did this. Like, what are we talking about?
Is KG homeless? Cause why couldn't she
Wait,
pay for nothing?
I
I
Hmm?
don't
got a
know.
No,
question.
no, no,
Cause
no. She
Exactly.
did pay for her skating and Otis skating at Cascade.
Why
I
is
have a
everybody paying
question.
for him?
How is this a meet and greet? How is this a meet and greet and they end up at an Airbnb? That's not how a meet and greet works. I'm
How is this a
confused.
meet and greet and everybody knew each other? Like meet and greet. I know you. This
Discussing
was
the
a
fucking
hangout.
tomahawk.
This was a fucking hangout, bro. Everybody's like meet and greet. I seen
Said
you
that
before,
this was a
bro.
kickback. This was a get together, a
This
family
was a
reunion.
scheme concocted by Todd.
Girl.
He said one happened last year too, apparently. Well, Otis said that one happened
Yeah,
last
he
year
do
So
too.
it
if it was
every
a meet
year.
and greet last year, how's it a meet and greet this year too?
I guess they do it annually. I don't know. He said it was one
Yeah.
last year.
So this a
But
family
stop calling it a
reunion.
meet and greet. Just call it a hangout or something.
It's a
The
Yeah.
meet and
family
greet is
reunion because they
crazy.
all
I
hunching.
know you.
Because
I
I've
just
done
want to
heard this
know.
hunching story before with different names that they done ran off of TikTok. I done heard this hunching. Well, what happened to Blasian? Y'all probably don't remember that one, but it was another one. They've been in this hunching story 1,000 times before. I don't know why his wife is surprised. Nah, this been going on.
I'm just confused as to why people over here mad at me. Don't be mad at me. And let me just say one thing. The problem with y'all is, and I keep on hearing people over there saying, Kiara want to be over here. Kiara is always like this. The way that I am now, I don't change for y'all bitches. What the fuck? I am wealthy. What is wrong with y'all? I take it as an insult for an old bitch that I'm probably making more than talking shit. And then saying, well, Kiara is evil. Kiara want to be a part of this. Kiara wants y'all to shut the fuck up. Kiara wants y'all to hold y'all friends accountable. Kiara wants y'all to get cartel and get a never mind, won't say that. All I'm gonna say is Poker need to go and grab Tajah's 22, the pew pew, and go and use it on his ass. While he sleep,
Oh my God.
listen, I'm just saying,
On back to bed.
don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at you. Cannot be mad at somebody else for calling out. This is a bunch of fucking hypocrites talking. Cartel went online and lied on me and said that he could put me through a map. Man, nigga, please.
This
And
is
so
a
once I
grown man
popped off and I
minded.
went back and I motherfucking fucking cat clap back, now everybody like Kiara's a devil. Don't trust her. She's a little girl. Nah, bitch, I'm a grown ass woman.
Mm.
The difference between me and y'all is y'all don't stand on shit, just like Tasia little HOE ass
I thought y'all
stirred
was
up all this
friends
shit
with
and ain't saying
her.
I'm
What
not friends with
happened?
her. We ain't never been friends.
Oh,
Lady G, just stay out of that,
I
please.
was. Oh, I was okay.
Hush. Please
And
just
where did
hush.
the
I'm just
three bands
saying.
go?
So when bitches know that their
Hush,
husband was
hush.
fucked, you know what? I got more sense than y'all. When my husband cheated on me, I dipped. Y'all bitches' husband cheating on y'all, and here y'all. I wish a nigga would have. Bro, he would have met my motherfucking daddy. He would have met my daddy if your ass was ever online publicly cheating on your wife. Oh, you would have met the Lord. You would have met the devil. And then she's online looking crazy and a fool, and she's crying because it's just so much, and this is her real life. No, sis, or were you crying because you know that he fucked her and you really trying your best not to believe it? So now
Mm.
you got a delusion made up in your head. So you're going to go along with the story. No, they didn't cuddle. KG went from no, we didn't cuddle to we kind of cuddled to his hands was over my head. My butt was not on him. I turned towards Brooklyn. I got out the bed. How many stories are y'all going to tell?
Cause I got so many
How
questions.
many? And guess what? Let me tell you one thing. You seeing that he still keeps his beautiful wife and you single? You see why I left a nigga when he had me fucked up at? I would never be online arguing with my husband's hoes or even trying to make up with a hoe that fucked my husband. Bitch, no excuses made. Divorce. You flopped. Bye.
No,
Try
I got a
again,
couple of
felon.
questions. Cause number one, where did OC's 3K go? If you did not have your money, all right, cool. First it was in the Sprinter, then it was at the Airbnb. All right, cool. You said that Brooklyn only offered to pay for your birthday dinner, quote unquote, but then it turns out with receipts that she was able to show that she paid the entire bill. Then Cartels said to Polka that he had the cognac bag. So if he had the cognac bag, where the fuck is her money at? Like, it's a lot of moving and missing
Because
pieces here.
because Brooklyn gave her back to Otis, and let's go down that story. Brooklyn, y'all know Brooklyn dance. She do keep her money, and just like money that she care. Y'all, Brooklyn's wealthy, so she might carry that much of money around because she can. So she gave the bag to Otis because that's who she trusted. First, they said that she left it inside of the car, but I'm trying to figure out if she left it in the car and she didn't take no money. How did she obtain the money to throw on
You're
the
fine.
strippers?
Mm-hmm.
So Otis definitely touched her shit. Somebody stole it. And at this point, if they said cartel have it, so not only is your husband a liar, which we know because he's a felon, not only is he a cheater, which is we know because he can't hold a commitment to not being out of jail, because we know
Oh,
that your husband could potentially be a thief because he's a felon, and because we know that you were his cellmate. I know y'all bitches lying. A felon never come my way, he better wish you. Listen, that's embarrassing. But I don't know, y'all.
But that's my thing. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be pretentious or that person. What do we expect? Like somebody was saying earlier that the wife sounds ghetto. Look who her husband is. Of course she's ghetto. Like what do we expect from these people? This is
I
like
don't I don't find her here's the thing. I don't Sequoia, Brooke is pretty decently income employed. I think. I don't know why we're being a hater here, but I would consider Brookie not broke. Brookie be cashing out all the time. But I would say this: I don't think Polka is ghetto. I don't think Polka is low grade. What I do think is, unfortunately, Polka is put in a place where, because this is how I look at it. Because the embarrassment happened online, whatever path Polka takes is going to be a route in like line of embarrassment, right? If Polka leaves a man the online internet, broke your relationship. When Polka is choosing to stay, you're choosing to be the dumb woman in this situation. Either way, her pride um, is on the line. You know what I mean? And I think when people get in online relationships, a lot of people stay in them for the dignity of not losing to the internet. And I'm not saying that's what she's doing, but I'm saying look at it from a perspective of if she give everybody what they want, hey, look what happens. Y'all were right about who Cartel was as a person. Everyone is saying, and y'all gonna make her seem stupid as a woman. I don't think she's ghetto. I think
I think
she's
she
in
did
an
that to
unfortunate
herself.
Y'all, let
problem.
me go in. Let me go and see Susu live real quick.
I don't think they were saying
Be
she
right
was
back.
ghetto because of the situation, more so how her life started.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. This is just crazy. Hearing KG lie like that last night kind of pissed me off. I ain't gonna even lie. Because she making it seem like somebody like is clueless and nobody's clueless.
Oh, it ain't my man. I'm not gonna lie, if this happened to me, and I can only say for me, because you know she gonna do what she wanna do. She a grown ass woman, but it would have to be a boundary that he would have to get off TikTok. Like if I was gonna stay, because there's no way you could put them things
Martell
together.
been on TikTok nearly a decade. He ain't going no about to fucking where. Girl,
You've been here for a while.
yes. I'm like, because TikTok, like during the pandemic, was like, I was just like getting out of, like, that was like my third year out of high school. So, like, that's what we were all doing. I've been seeing him for a while. And then this was drama in like 2022, 2023. That's why I'm surprised he's married.
Lord, let me go to Susu Live. I'll be right back.
God, I wish I had another phone.
Oh shit! What's happening over there?
Tajah is calling Brookie a liar, some other shit.
Oh, let me go.
You want me to
Let me
play it
go.
here? Or y'all want to play it here?
Yes, play it here.
Susu, her name is? Give me a second.
Yeah, let me big screen you. Yeah.
Gotta find her real quick. Y'all gotta show me which lady.
It's like Susu's World. That's her name.
Okay. Okay, I found her. 2.0.
It's too big at your age.
Where the hell she go? Come back.
Like something in your nuts.
One sec, I gotta switch accounts.
Okay.
I gotta switch accounts, my bad. Okay, I found her.
Brooklyn told me this. Come back. Brooklyn told me this in March. Brooklyn told me it's still March, girl. When? Yeah, the beginning. Okay, I don't know when. It's the beginning. So like a month after. So basically, you're saying like a month after the meeting. Yes. Did she tell you she told anyone else? Yes. What did she say? How did the conversation go? What did she say? The girl said that she told Tajah. No, what was the reason for her telling you? Like, are you close to no, Brookie? No. So my baby was in a hospital. We had nothing to talk about. He was admitted into the hospital. We were talking on the phone. She was also admitted into the hospital, and we just had a conversation. She told me that she was frustrated and she was kind of annoyed about the situation. Now, we can get lying here. Lie probably asleep right now. She is. So the thing is that Tajah goes around and she tells people business. I don't have to sit right here and go back and forth with you, you welfare recipient. Oh. Are you insane? Back to the statement before I get sidetracked. Wait, yes, focus on the question. Y'all will have time. The question's answered. The question's answered. Okay, so you said your baby was in the hospital. Y'all was just chit chatting. Like she was probably checking up on you or something. The conversation got into she was sick and tired of who? Otis? Just like everything that was going on in
What
general.
was going on at the time that she was sick and tired about?
Just everything that went on at the meet and greet.
Like her keeping the secret for it?
So Tajah put it on the floor. Tajah is the first one to say it. And this is why I keep on saying, that bitch weird. Listen, Tajah said it first. It was on her live when she got upset with Cartel. She said it and then she took it back. I then repeated it after he played with my relationship. So, I mean, an eye for an eye. I mean, bull for bull, dog for dog. Ain't no rules to fight.
So did Brookie admit to telling you?
Yes.
Okay.
Eventually.
So Tajah comes out before you did. Tajah goes ahead and puts it on the floor, takes it back, says she apologized.
It wasn't way later, sis. It was the same day. Yes, Suzu.
Oh. The same day that this was going on. Same day that y'all were on live. Tajah said it.
Yes.
So you and Tajah were fighting Cartel that day. Tajah went ahead and hold on, let me let her up. Tajah went ahead and said it first.
Do you have that clip?
I do. I have the law clip. We just heard you tell Cartel.
Okay.
But I didn't hear Tajah's part.
Right. So the thing is, it is what it is now. It's on the floor. Shit. People tried to say shit to ruin people's relationships. I said something that'll hurt a bitch feelings. I don't get it. Like, Tajah, you're a snake. You tell on your friends all the time. You ran your mouth. You told.
Shut the fuck up. You're jealous. You're mad because you have no friends, so you go around lying, bitch. Stop talking to me. Because when I see you, I'm going to smack the fuck out of you. And that's on my daughter, bitch. That's on your ugly ass son.
Oh.
Fuck you mean. Now get the fuck out of here, bitch. You and them eyebrows.